You can rape the world and be creative now. You can kiss the right side of your brain. They can tell the tarot for the rest of us. And I can crown me Tarzan, King of Mars. All the blazing suns soak up all the gods and punks. It's enough to change your life. And you know I love to come. I can see it in your eyes. I can gonna teach you how to dance? Who's gonna show you how to fly? Who's gonna call you on the lame dope smoking slacking little sucker you are? Welcome to another episode of Power Trip, episode 27. I am your host, Devious Dave Rose, the World Killer, and I welcome everyone to this chat. As always, let's show our gratitude and appreciation for all those who have chosen to spend their time with us here today. We've got The Goon, we've got Latino Heat, Jacob RP, J Diz, and I'm sure quite a few hate watchers as well, another term that I coined. But clearly my efforts yesterday were quite effective because Scott went on a 4-hour some odd tirade last night. And I certainly wasn't dreaming about him, but I'm sure that he was just desperately dreaming about me. And from what I've looked at after being advised of this, because I'm not subscribed, so I'm not getting alerts. But, you know, the sparrows do their job. And, well, looks like he said a few things that were quite comical. I listened to a bit of Vikings fans' review of Scott's review of me, quite comical. And I thought, hey, you know, there's some stuff there too. But regardless, Scunty has thought himself to be indestructible. And obviously he's not. And we hear a lot of great stuff, which is, again, this is a comedic show, people. So we're going to hear things that he said. Because remember, yesterday was when he was going to visit the police station, basically on, or he knows, I know that he hates it when I say it, but literally for YR, because of whatever he claims YR was doing. And then, you know, obviously he didn't do it because he was never going to do it in the first place. So I, enticed him enough to respond. And then he's like, oh, now it's over, Dave. You know, not the last 5-6 years, but now it's finally over. And I contact my entire city council with the amount of time that that would have taken, as well as, you know, the limited time that, or the certain amount of time that he was on air. You can disprove that very, very easily. So this idea that, he's talked to all these people, fully false, verifiable, and we're going to be looking into that verifiable fact. Shout out to It's Steve Callan in the chat. Bam, 6956. Yes, Bam, he does love single mothers. He was even commenting on Scott's sister the other day. He said, she's cute, she's hot. It's like, dude, like, she's got 6 kids. Relax, okay? She's very happily married. She's living her own life, and you're really very thirsty. And that's sad. Shout out to Extreme Shaft. It's Bry Guy. But yeah, Extreme Shaft, you were spoken of from what I heard, and I thought that was comical nonetheless. Apparently you're scared of me. That is the rumor. Well, according to Scott, it's news, but that's the rumor, as Doc Holliday says, and I am Doc Holliday. But yeah, I thought it was comical nonetheless. And certainly something that we should review. So, as I like to do, let's continue. So this is Scott's stream from yesterday. The Return of the Drama King, number 3. Apparently also he claims that he's always been the Drama King, which I thought was hilarious because, again, there was only Drama Club in the beginning and nobody claimed themselves to be a king. But after my victories during during and prior and after to the drama wars, obviously I unilaterally declared myself
the first drama emperor of the community. And, well, I still have that that nickname because people still refer to me as that. I mean, you do, Scunty. So obviously I made a big impression in the victories that I waged on the community and, well, the trolls of the community specifically, and how I won so well. And we established a great peace. But then Nikki Nines, unfortunately, opened up the gates to hell. So let's, well, I guess we're going to watch a little bit of this, maybe. You know, just so you can see what it is that we're referring to. Hold on. Let's see if I can find this here. That should be it, right? Yeah, because he goes again, he starts off his show. You'll see this now. He starts off his show by showing the fucking smoke machine, I guess, and the lights. And, like, I mean, he's really going for the fucking... exactly, RP, what's more powerful, a king or an emperor? We all know the answer to that. But Scott struggles with basic English. I mean, he makes you look like a fucking Rhodes Scholar with your knowledge on English. Because he is just fucking... He's just clueless. So, yeah, smoke machines and a lot of fun. Wesley, you're on deck. We might need your access.
Head squeeze, that's a no-brainer. What you need a spreadsheet for me to explain it. You ain't from here, boy, you don't know the language. Let me break it down like a chess game. You a pawn, I'm a king. I'm investing all my money in...
Nothing more intimidating than a white guy trying to pose like a, you know, inflated dirigible to hip-hop. Nothing more intimidating. And I'm sure you can tell my sarcasm. So, yeah. Shout out to the 25 viewers in the chat.
Protecting everything I own with a bunch of weapons and bulletproof SUVs. I'm a rap guy, pass it on to your friends. I'll baptize anyone want.
I also remember these shirts that he buys, probably at the local flea market and stuff, or convenience store, Circle K. Very similar to, you know, I don't know, stuff from Trailer Park Boys. Really, come on. Cut off sleeves on a fucking Angel shirt. I mean, you know what? It's kind of similar to back, I guess, in the late 90s, early 2000s. You had all these people wearing these, like, monster shirts, like the ones that, I guess, people in the UFC or whatever fucking MMA thing were wearing. You know what I'm talking about. I'm not down with that, you know, weird stuff, you know. But apparently he is. Also, keep showing this Gothic cross. I'm sure that it makes you much more... And again, you're not Christian, but you're wearing a cross. That's an interesting thing now, isn't it? A very interesting thing. Why are you wearing that cross, then?
Get it in, I'm a warrior to the core. I brought a gun, you brought a knife, I brought a sword, they broke the mold.
Yeah, Extreme Shaft actually apparently is quite the large individual, tall-wise, vertically. So, yeah.
With me, my music streams overseas independently. You don't get no views, please don't.
But remember, you're older than him, so clearly you're an old man who must use a walker. Because nobody older than this 35-something-year-old whippersnapper could beat up somebody that's older than him. Meanwhile, you got stories of like a 90-year-old former boxer who some idiot tried to fucking rob, and the guy fucking pounded the shit out of him, held him for the cops, and this guy was pictured like literally like he was thrown through a fucking meat grinder. And like it was a 90-year-old that fucking schooled that guy. So, also look at the heart. Look at the heart. Actually, what you're doing is you're actually showing the 666 sign. Double 666. Purposely trying to sully the cross. So. And again, with the cuttlefish Henry, very disrespectfully.
Me, I did 10 mil in my seat.
Wesley, 1.5 speed engage. It's too much.
Right here, best white boys rapping. I'm a legend, ain't no question. I'm a killer with these words. Ain't no extra. The profession step up, get murdered. I've been so damn chill, the homies been on standby. I ain't trying to leave no parties with a black guy. Last time shit went down, I swore it was the last time. Please don't push me, I don't wanna be a bad guy. Bad guy, bad guy.
Let's fast forward. I can't stand this fucking
I'll be passing out. Talk about me, feel anxious, just watching no panic. I'm a super beast, produce the beast, lose the leash, and everybody become food I eat. Catch a battery charge like your Bruce Lee.
Shouldn't you be in like a go-go fucking cage? And yeah, I guess I stopped it exactly at the right spot. Scissor me, ass ba, as I misquoted on Monetize This last time. Very, very funny clip. But yeah, this individual looks more appropriate to be on the streets of San Francisco during June than anywhere like a conservative area like Glisby.
Don't jump the cables, just boost it.
Yes, spam. What the fuck?
Rap God, rap devil, rap Jesus, wrapped in a razor blade, made on stand.
Oh my God.
You do not want it with me.
You're not cool, okay? The worst thing is, it's just like, you shit on black people, but like, oh, I'm gonna culturally appropriate their music and stuff. Get the fuck out of here. Stop it. You're not cool, okay?
You do not want it with me. I'm a bad guy. Bad guy.
Oh my God.
Howard. Change all that fucking make. How
We have to get through this. I can't hear this music. This music is just so...
I've been dying to go swimming and I'm just listen. And every time I open my mouth on the internet, lives are so intensely profound that there was no way. Don't give a shit about your arguments, and I'm sick to death of hearing it.
Name a shitty artist. You know what? Limp Bizkit is better than this. Limp Bizkits, that's right, the plural. Better than this. And that's a big statement.
You're not a model, you're a waitress, and the man takes home when someone's dying next to you. Y'all only care about each other if it means you'll get some views, and you can say that I'm a...
J-Diz, thank you for the correction there. The standing member of the Black Caucus, he is confirming this is not black music. It's just shit. So, can we maybe get a fatwa on the people that are actually singing it? I don't know if they're black or what. I really don't care at this point because this is a crime against humanity because nobody should be subjected to this. I mean, it's, you know, it's literally water torture in audio form.
But what I say is just the truth. There's a disconnect between the things you feel and what's said because you're afraid of what they'll think.
Hey, Latino Heat, it could be Canadian rap. I don't know. There are actually some very talented Canadian rappers, and I'm certainly not including Drake in that. Cardinal Official, for example. Fuck, there actually is a big black, not group, but basically contingent of individuals that have come from Canada that are quite versed in hip hop. Shit, man, there's so many. Fuck, man, why am I blanking out on this? I was just thinking about their name. Three syllables, or not 3 syllables, but 3 letters. Fuck. Fuck. Yeah, there we go. Victor knows. Victor's actually, he's down with the blacks. He knows this shit. You know, he doesn't try to pretend this stuff like Scott does. He also doesn't call them the N-word when they don't stay on the plantation. But thank you, my friend. Chaos. Classified. There we go. There's another name. And again, these were names that were like, you know, they were small, at least initially, and especially to Americans, but they did the smart thing and went to America and fucking... Although Chaos has continued to actually do a lot of fucking... as well as Cardinal Official, they do like these concerts and stuff like... And, you know, it's not like a 10,000 seat arena. Like, they're literally performing against, you know, or to 3,000 people. But it's still within, you know, the communities that supported them when they were building up, and they really do show a lot of appreciation for that. Yeah, there are, like Victor confirms, yeah, a lot of great acts, and I can guess a lot of Americans aren't even aware of this. And me, being a non-expert in hip hop, still is aware of this stuff, still is aware of the quality of the work. Chaos actually did some great conscious hip-hop and stuff, and it certainly wasn't gangsta shit and like, oh, I'm so cool and look at me fucking rape girls. And no, it was actually some fucking smart shit as well. And yeah, there was some really good scenes here, especially in the, I would have to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, Victor, I would say mid-90s till about maybe mid-2000s. But I remember 1995 was a banger year. So yeah. But yes, this isn't this isn't the hip hop hour, because if it was, we'd actually get people who are qualified on the subject as opposed to myself. But yeah, let's get back down to this, boppers. Again, just the insult to me is, you know, the fact that Scott continues to push this whole idea that he's knowledgeable in hip hop. Already, Victor's already shown he's much more capable than that. And he's never claimed to meet somebody in D12. But, yeah, just Scott is... And again, remember, Scott also dances to fucking Aqua and Madonna. So that's a little weird. Well, there is that gay rapper. Well, there's a lot of gay rappers apparently these days. But there's that one guy, help me out, guys. I really don't follow it, but yeah, he twerked on the devil's lap and stuff. You guys, Little Nas, I think. Somebody knows this shit. But yeah, that's I think that's more the music that Scott would be into. But yeah, let's get back to this.
So you don't say what you meant. Being true to myself means that I'll lose the respect. Then I'll stand my ground like my feet are stuck in cement. I was raised to keep my feelings, thoughts, and words all consistent. If you're censoring your heart, then what's the reason for living? I don't need
Oh,
your
no, you know
approval.
who this is? This is fucking, well, actually, maybe that's why Jade says it's shit. This is Tom McDonald. Dude, way too many fucking tattoos on your face. Like, dude, you're not even going to be able to work at a record shop once you're done with your rap career.
To validate my position, and I don't need to be accepted, never ask for permission. They attack me from behind and try to silence the vision. Try to kill me with fire, and from the ashes I've risen. My
And
motivation.
it's not like he doesn't talk about things that are prevalent and stuff, but let's just be honest, his skills as a rapper aren't really that good.
Won't expire, I don't get tired, I get driven. If they don't like it, then they're not required to comment and listen. They just hide behind their keyboards trying to find the ambition and go make something of their life while they die for attention.
Oh, how true. How very, very true. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Drama King.
Oh, thank you, Donatello. The supposed king of drama.
Episode 3.
Also, just to piss them off, Skype lines are open. Well, not sorry. Donation lines are open. Skype lines were open eventually, but donation lines are open. How dare you trigger me? Blah blah blah. And then Scott will try to attack those people. Yeah. Come on, douchey douche douche.
Oh, we got some schizophrenia bits for you tonight, folks. Schizophrenia bits.
Wasn't this guy the one to admit they had multiple personalities?
Delusions, everybody. Dementia lines wide open. Wide
Dementia
open.
lines.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Sounds like somebody's, I don't know, a little strange.
Oh, yeah. Let me review myself right now. Oh, yeah. Let me look at
Now, I'm sure that Scott would just salivate watching homosexual porn, but I can't even listen to it. Okay, and this is what it sounds like, I guess. I mean, well, we got someone whose sexuality is questionable, but then they've got to go ahead and make these noises. It's like, dude, I don't even want to hear a fucking straight couple fucking make these noises. Ever had to fucking deal with a roommate and fucking, you know, you got to bang on the wall because it's just like, okay, guys, come on.
Oh, Donatello.
Oh my god.
Chat.
I do have gummies, though. I could basically subject myself to taking those, and that might make things go a little easier. But, god damn, this is terrible.
Oh, 13 yards. Operational security. Is everybody in a good mood? Are we happy now? Are we all happy and jolly and having a good time? I know.
He's fast forwarded himself. I guess we're gonna have to reduce speed. Wesley?
I am. What an eventful day. Much more to come, huh?
You've been very emotional, yes, and you can hear that in the entirety of your previous streams, which many people have also commented on as well.
You guys enjoying the show? This sick.
No, see, you've got people like Shid and Tab and others that are just watching and enjoying your demise. That's why they're tuning in at whatever time this fucking stream was made, which certainly was after my bedtime. I had to go Betty, you know, because, you know, responsibilities and all. But, yeah, apparently you went on some sort of, 4-hour plus rant and certainly showed yourself to be the fool that we always claimed you to be. Let's continue.
Circus. Well, Dave, you did say yesterday that you would give credit where credit is due if someone could find you. Well, I'm waiting for it, because I got you, bitch.
No, but that's the funny thing is, I literally nailed you down to your exact address. Because I shared that with people. But your exact address. Multiple times. 3, to be exact. That's why I'm called the 3-time tracking champion. So, if you supposedly know where I am, I expect a full address, including postal code, which is what I've always provided, or when it comes to American victims. That'll fucking freak you out there. But yes, American individuals, it's included a zip code. Okay, I'm very thorough when it comes to that. So rather than saying, I found you, because we've heard this shit over and over again, Acton, Oakville, Simcoe, Hero, Barrie, okay, we've heard this in the past. Prove it. You can again say, well, I've tracked you down, but you can't even prove it. Oh, I tracked your IP, but you haven't. Oh, I know. This is like literally close to 6 years now of the same bullshit. So unless you can do what I did, okay, and literally fucking drone strike you on, figuratively speaking, but, you know, being able to provide a GPS coordinate on the exact location, or simply just providing the information via something as simple as Google Street Maps, you have yet, and everybody I should say, has yet to be able to accomplish that. So that's like saying, hey, I don't know. Well, you've done this before in the past. Hey, YR, you're in Houston, Dallas. It's like, well, those are two different cities for one. Also, Texas is almost as big as Ontario. So, and again, there's not just one police that's available in Texas. I uploaded a video earlier today where he made the direct threats to YR again to decapitate him. And he's like, I contacted the Texas police. Well, we know he hasn't. But more importantly is that anybody of just simple intelligence would understand. And you know what? You don't even have to understand it. You Google it first. Texas police. Then you're going to literally get thousands of fucking hits confirming, okay, well, county this, city that, sheriff this and that. Are you that fucking stupid? Yes, you are. And I'm glad, so glad, that everyone can see this. Again, in the end, it always comes back. It goes full circle, and I get proven correct.
Operational security, David, and I think you and I both know, based on my...
Also, I do want to mention quickly is that I've personally put out false information in the past to see if people would take the bait, whether it be language, location, fucking names, and every time Scott and the others have fucking taken the bait. Again, the whole thing with Scott actually messaging Nikki Nines and saying, do you want to know what Dave Rose's real name is? It's Venture. Because I purposely allowed for the screenshot that I showed him to show my Facebook account. But anyone who knows operational security knows that you name yourself differently on different social media services. And again, I promise you, because I can assure you, Nikki, Mars, and Ken can all confirm that the name that you're currently saying is not my name. Simple as that. But you can, again, endanger other people, and it's just further evidence that's going to be provided to the local Cape Breton Police Detachment there for Glace Bay, to your mayor, MPP, and your MP. Well, sorry, MPP, that's what we use here. MLA is what you guys use there in Goofland.
My video that I got you. I don't need to put the address.
Oh, you got me. No, you don't. You don't have to put the address? Yes, you do. And again, the same thing is I literally did that to you 3 times now. Did it to Tony once, but again, I doubt he's going to move. He's not a vagrant like you. You know, he has a vested interest in staying in that house, and if he ever sold it, well, it doesn't belong to him, but if they ever sold it, they'd probably get not a bad return, I guess, on investment, but especially if it was his grandma who purchased it and had it for a long time, and therefore, you bought a house for $4,000 back in, I don't know, 1953, and nowadays you can sell it for $1.5 million. So there's that. But you're a vagrant, Scott. You are a literal vagrant. A hobo, even.
right here on screen. You know it and I know it. Should have left the nieces out of it, Dave. No women and children, huh? Mr. Inconsistent.
Oh, hold on a second, but that's okay for you to do that, but not okay for me? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. I will always match you at whatever level you want to play at, Scott. You don't get to fucking fight at a lower level than me. I'll keep fucking digging even deeper than you can. You want dark? You want fucking harsh? You got it.
Being the fucking liar that he is, as per usual. It's one thing to involve the families, Dave.
Again, listen to his exasperation, okay? Listen to me, for example, who's just simply stating facts. This guy, first of all, he sounds out of breath already. I mean, this is 20 minutes in, almost. But he's sounding quite desperate. But again, the same thing, what happened was when I literally tweeted his local police, all these politicians showing his criminal acts, he freaked the fuck out. And he's obviously emotional over it.
Like you started from the beginning.
I started it, as opposed to us being able to prove that literally you started first by trying to dox Ken. And I posted that recently. I wonder this supposed conversation you had with your mayor, and we'll get to that, if you showed her that information.
You know, dead grandfather, mothers, fathers, you know. And you dare.
I was sent your grandmother's obituary literally yesterday. I could have put it up, but I don't really see the point at the moment. But we got her fucking obituary as well, and it identifies your whole family. But this is public. Same like me going to the police, which you apparently misidentified and like, oh well, this is the police department. It doesn't even look the same thing. But literally, I can provide the link to all these people. They could post it on their Facebook, then you'll never know. They could post it on Gab, or me, and you'll never know. They could post it everywhere. This stuff is public information. So just like my video of me going to the police, again, because the whole thing was like, I bet you won't go to the police, Dave. See, this is what he keeps choosing to ignore and obfuscate from you, the people, from telling you. Shout out to Danimal, fellow Ontarian, who's also been threatened by Scott recently. But, God damn it, what was I saying? I'm too easily distracted. Let's go back to what I was saying here. See if I can figure out what it was. Fucking obituary as well, and it identifies your whole family. But this is public. Same like me going to the police, There's something which here. you apparently misidentified and like, oh well, this is the police department. It doesn't even look the same thing. But literally, I can provide the link to all these people. They could post it on their Facebook, then you'll never know. They could post it on Gab, or me, and you'll never know. They could post it everywhere. This stuff is public information. So just like my video of me going to the police, again, because the whole thing was like, I bet you won't. Oh, yeah. Basically, he was like, I bet you won't go to the police station, blah, 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 and I proved it wrong. And I made it public. And, he just can't seem to stand that. And he was supposed to go to the police yesterday, live, didn't do it. After what I did, he was like, oh, now I'm going to the police after 6 years of claiming that I'm going to do that. But he claimed that he already did. But after that, no, see, you're full of hot air. And more importantly, many people have pointed out, is that you don't want attention from the police. You don't. After what you've done, after what would require them to investigate your actions, because they just can't take your opinion and be like, oh, okay, this person's psycho, we're just going to somehow get them arrested. It's like, okay, well, let's actually do the investigation. That's what's so funny about Scott, is he doesn't think these things through. He actually keeps saying this whole, oh, I'm going to countercharge you. Do you even know the law? Obviously you don't. But he doesn't understand that that's not how it works in criminal court. Or Kurt. I was going to try to do his impression, but this guy's a fucking moron. And, well, obviously he's been identified to his local politicians, I should say. Not fellow, he'd never be in politics, but he's very scared of that, and he's shown that over the last couple of days, and he is claiming these things, but he certainly wouldn't want the police to approach him, because he knows that there's certainly enough information that will have him convicted of actual crimes.
People find you.
Again, this is at normal speed. Watch. Normal speed. Now, he has said in the past that I'm apparently emotional, that I'm all panicking. Okay? Listen to the fucking freneticness of his voice. And more importantly, remember, he's no longer under the influence of alcohol. So if this is how crazy he's getting like this, well, I think I made a point.
You're finding other people. And then it's kind of like the Ken effect, where you dare somebody so many times, you call Homeland Security to try to make a fool out of them on air.
Or you dare me to find you, and I literally find you, and then you start crying like a bitch.
And then you admit you were just trying to get that guy in trouble. I don't know, it's weird. Yeah, so I'm lugging it. Whoop, derp.
No, it certainly sounds like you're not. Sounds like you're panicking. Sounds like you're very agitated. And I mean, you went for 4 hours and 33 minutes sounding this way. When you listen to me, I sound sardonic, sarcastic, and somewhat tired sometimes with having to review certain clips because obviously, you spin me right round, baby, right round with the same record, baby, right round. And yes, it is sort of a repetition of things, but hey, it's also comical. But it's not that it's not tiring.
Derp, 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 derper Stan.
Keep freaking out there, bud.
So, Dave, you put my nieces out there a little too far,
Oh, but you publish a picture of my family first, and that's perfectly fine. Do you see the fucking inconsistency here with his fucking statement? It's like, I can keep trying to harass you all I want, but if you fucking make a direct hit on me, how dare you? Okay, well, tit for tat, motherfucker. You're a coward, a pussy. There's nothing you can do about it. You have not been in discussion with your mayor. What you actually showed on your video is an absolute lie. You also haven't spoken to every single member of your city council, because that alone would have taken fucking, I'd probably say 50 hours. It's all lies. As always, this guy's the fucking Hindenburg, full of hot air. Well, Hindenburg was full of hydrogen, but you know what I'm saying. Easily blown up and crashed and burned. Oh, the humanity. Let's continue.
Still trying to deny. Oh my God, bro, it's sad. It is sad. He's scared. He's fucking.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
Shitless, man. He's scared shitless.
Notice that he's projecting. He is literally projecting what he feels. And he's done this about Ken, he's done this about Bulls, he's done this about other people. Just basically just panicking so bad. He's like, I know you are, but what am I? You're scared. It's like, dude, listen to the voice. Listen to how he's acting. We're only 20 minutes in here, people. Only 20 minutes in. And this guy is fucking freaking the fuck out.
It's very evident at this point. When you're blatantly lying to people's faces like this, Dave, you just look like a fucking complete and utter liar and coward. So,
according to a schizophrenic like yourself, or to all the people that are in my chat right now that are perfectly capable to see that you are the one who is a psychopath. Good job trying to argue yourself out of that. You couldn't do that out of a paper bag.
It is sad, and you just keep on burying yourself in your own demise.
You sound winded already. 20 minutes in, dude. Relax. Apparently you get more exercise than I do, and you're fucking already fucking chubby-cheeked, Alvin and the Chipmunks winded.
And admitting to giving, you got a guy over there who's clear schizophrenic, delusional.
Remember, Scott has because he went to TV and radio broadcasting, and he's got that piece of paper that apparently shows that he did that, as well as a piece of paper that he calls a diploma for going through a detox program, 28 days, a diploma. And he thinks that somehow it sort of gives him credence.
Unstable in Chris Dietrich.
Also, this idea that he can analyze people and determine whether or not they've got autism or anything else is laughable. This guy is literally one of the dumbest people in this community. And we already know that because of his lack of knowledge in the law and many, many, many other things. But his idea to claim, oh, well, you're clearly autistic, really goes to show this guy is fucking delusional. That he actually, I don't know, he believes that he can convince other people because that's what it is. I know that he sees through his lies, but he believes that he can convince other people that he knows what he's talking about, especially on something like psychological analysis of a potential genetic condition. You fucking moron.
From Minneapolis, Minnesota. Okay? Proven criminal. Got charges just like YR, and you know this, Dave.
Oh, it's a proven criminal. Really? I haven't seen anything that proves that he's a criminal.
Even I got you documented saying, you know, that these people criminalize themselves all the time.
Well, you do so just literally by your own streams, which is great, because it saves some time.
Incriminate themselves. Especially Vikings, and I got you documented saying that. And here you are over in his chat going,
Well, we've got you documented making your own videos saying literally his name and trying to get some sort of attacks going on him and even trying to have his channel struck. But that's what a pussy would do.
that's it, skunk's done. I'm going to give him all the information that he needs. Give it to him. You've given everybody everything, Dave. I do not care. Give it to the guy that's going to fucking kill me.
Well, relax. Well, I'm going to have to, I guess I'm going to have to get in contact with the Malky people or the Troy Frazier people or whoever it is that, you know, made you cry like a bitch on Joe Cronin's show that, you know, they were coming after you and blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I can give them that information there and they can take care of it. I mean, I'm not flying to Nova Scotia just for fucking business. I mean, I'm going to be going for pleasure too. And yeah, maybe I will take my mom just so that she can watch me beat your fucking skull in with a fucking cinder block. Or, you know, we'll be at Sydney and I'll be like, hey mom, look at the that drone up there. Oh, David, look at the drone. That's right. Just watch as I use my phone here. I just downloaded this app real quick. And watch as the missiles drop in 3, 2, 1. Oh, David, look at that explosion. You look great. That's right, mommy. That was a piece of shit, white trash, garbage, who was utterly destroyed by my skills in controlling drones. And clip that one, motherfucker, and send that to the RCMP, the Texas RCMP, mon.
He just threatened to kill me, so we tagged the FBI in that one. So,
But the FBI has no jurisdiction in Canada, you stupid shit. Why are you so fucking garbage? I'm in Canada, and I'm tagging the RCMP and the Cape Breton Police. Okay? They want to contact me. They know I'm in Canada. It's on my fucking Twitter profile. They can easily fucking do, you know, well, they just have to fucking contact Twitter, but they can easily, you know, communicate with me. Also determine that, yes, I am in Canada. So you're contacting the FBI that has no jurisdiction in Canada. Meanwhile, I'm contacting the RCMP and the Cape Breton Police that do have jurisdiction in Canada. A big difference between, you know, what you and I do. You know, I know the law, and you don't.
shout out to the FBI that's watching. You know, it's
Isn't the dumbest thing? Also, what are you doing with this fucking headband? Like, you're like, oh, look at this. It's like, isn't that what girls do with their fucking dress? Like, oh, look, it's shiny.
tuck on the old shoulder here for Kenny, everybody. And you know what?
But where the fuck did Ken come into this whole conversation? Man, this guy's fucking manic. It's like, you were just talking about me. This is supposed to be about me, okay? It's supposed to be about me, senor. And you're doing this? You're bringing up Ken now? For what reason? He can't talk about you in a long time? No. He don't know. And you do this? You grab your shirtless sleeve and you... Well, it's also somewhat shimmery. Do you wear that at the gay parades or what?
And you know what? Hey, Carlos Ray, thanks for catching the live, bro.
And now it's to Carlos Ray. So from me to Ken to Carlos Ray, god damn, this guy's manic.
A little earlier tonight for, you know, all my people that don't get to catch it. Even though, you know, there's other shows live. But what we're going to do tonight is we're going to...
Wesley, 1.5 times speed, please. Engage.
Try painfully, man, to review me today. Now, yesterday I couldn't even get through 1/4 of Dave's review of me. It is painful.
Yeah, because it broke your brain. You're so fucking stupid. So, yeah.
Painful. But we are going to definitely. I mean, 5 hours today, bro. Fucking his poor father, dude. We are definitely going.
Yeah, because he knows what I'm dealing with. It's not like my dad actually sleeps like 12 hours a day.
To review some of his shite today. Seth Negan, the scumbag by design, says, Scott, what part of Minnesota? He from, I'll call the station now, Minneapolis, brother. Now, that old house that he lived in with the pool in the backyard, he did claim that he moved from there. Remember when he did the 24-hour stream in their poolside? He claimed that he moved from there. This guy is a complete and utter psychopath, delusional, schizophrenic, online, every day.
Like yourself, who's so obsessed with knowing where he is? I thought so.
He's been criminally harassing me for 6 years straight. I got everything documented. He's like this.
I've got everything documented.
Dude believes in his head I'm his enemy because of his own delusions and his jealousy over me. He's been like that since his wife left him, dude. I swear to God, that is the 100% truth and facts. I tried to give the guy 5 or 6 different chances. He's a psycho, bro. He's over there hanging around with the people that dox his name. Think about that. For the what? The narrative of scumbags. All these 45 people versus one guy. Oh, because they're so tough, man. Because they're winning. Yeah. Right on, boys. Keep being fake. Keep backstabbing each other and being fucking weirdo, delusional stalkers and threatening me, bro. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, Skunty, you're supposed to be at work right now. You can't be making videos. You can't be making videos at all, Skunty. You're supposed to be at work according to what you told us. I'm the unemployed failure, blah, 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 but you're the fucking guy that's supposed to be at work, and you're making a video, keep digging that dementia-ridden, delusional, lying hole, Dave. You'll be banned off the internet soon. Or else, because we've heard this for 6 years, or else. But obviously very obsessed. Again, he's like, oh, cyber stalking. Dude, you're the one who's checking literally on my fucking Twitter status every single fucking day, and we've got the clip that proves that. You're checking on fucking my Twitter. Again, if I was doing this on Joe Biden, that's not fucking, again, public figure, perfectly allowable to criticize. But you can't stand that. So what do we got here? He's reviewing my video again. Let's hear what he has to say. You having fun there, Skunty? Watching my show? Hate watching? What you got, Skunts?
Keep hearing yourself, Dave. Keep hearing yourself. It is quite enjoyable. Keep hearing yourself. Keep digging the hole. Keep digging further and further and further with your dementia. It is quite common.
My dementia. So now I have dementia. Awesome, dude. That means basically I'm, what's the term that they use in Canada? Basically unliable criminally. Depends on the province, but regardless is that if you're considered that you were insane or something like that, you can plead insanity, and in many cases they get people off that shouldn't, but regardless, you have that option here. So yeah, I guess I'm getting off on all charges, supposedly, because if I've got dementia, well then, I have qualifications to get off those charges. Congratulations for basically providing me with the argument necessary to approach the crown and get off scot-free. No pun intended.
Uncle, keep going, Dave. Once again, the fog machine was on, dude. It's a heavy industrial fog machine. You tried dancing around and breathing that in, but no, you won't even go on camera because you're an insecure.
But I am on camera multiple times. But I'm not obsessed with my personal looks to the point where I use filters to try to make myself look like a female like you do, Scott. So once in a while I will appear on camera, but why are you so obsessed with looking at me on camera? Yeah, I think that there's latent sexual urges there, specifically desire to be a homosexual. And yeah, it's been evident from the very beginning, really.
Loser, lowlife. And
loser, lowlife. This is the guy that literally threatened Bex and made her scared for her family. And I think I showed that screenshot the other day.
You like to analyze other people, but you don't like being analyzed yourself because you're...
That's right, right guy. I both have dementia and autism. Maybe they cancel each other out. I don't know yet.
Ego is swelled. Clearly, Dave.
It's swole. The street word is swole. At least I'm down with that lingo.
And I don't give a fuck. And I'm dancing around in a fuck.
But you were supposed to go to the police today, stupid. You were supposed to go to the police. You were supposed to go to the police yesterday and live stream. Okay, still waiting for that. Maybe if I can lend you my time machine, you can go back to tomorrow, or not tomorrow, yesterday, and post the video for tomorrow. There we go. But yeah, it's only, it's now 6 o'clock, Atlantic. Well, no, you're not in Atlantic, are you? Yeah, Atlantic time. I don't know if they've closed down, but you were supposed to go to the cops, right? So you said this the other day when I reviewed it. You were going to go to the cops. Forget about contacting people, the mayor and blah, 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 which you didn't. The entire city council, which you didn't. You said you were going to go to the cops. Oh, I wasn't planning on going to the cops, but now I am. Dude, if you're that smart, and as smart as me, and literally said, oh, well, I can easily just contact my my mayor and my MLA and my MP. I can easily get this information out there. It took me to remind you that, yeah, you live in a world where these public servants exist. And then you're like, oh, well, I'm going to contact them. But why didn't you contact them before? Were you really that stupid? You didn't understand this existed? I told you. Well, it's easily done. Oh, I don't believe you, Dave. You're not going to do that. You can't do that. You don't know that stuff. You know how easy it is to fucking look up, you goddamn fucking moron?
Fucking fog machine. And you called yourself out going, geez, is that what I sound like? When you heard yourself from one of my clips. Because of your raspy voice. You're like,
No, not at all. I've always said that I'm not a fan of listening to my voice, but hey, my karaoke's great. And, yeah. You know, everyone, even myself, has a limited amount of time that they can listen to Dave Rose. It's as simple as that. You have no fucking precognizance in that, nor understanding. So, you know, you think that you are fucking Mr. Radio Voice and think that you're not annoying. But you are.
I'm gonna quit smoking, so shut the fuck up, Dave. You sound like...
No, I'm not shutting the fuck up. Again, I already told you, I won. If you want me to keep burying you further and further and dragging you down the hell, then I'll do so. But no.
a jealous, weird tool. Again,
Where's the jealousy here? I don't want to be a bloated, fat, dumb fuck who has no knowledge of the law, who thinks that his skills apparently make him desirable, and certainly just so obsessed with other people's opinions that he just can't let it go. Again, we broke you and sent you to fucking detox, not rehab, although you said it was rehab. Dude, you're pathetic. Everyone knows this. Again, a freak out because Joe Cronin wasn't able to get around to the fucking text you sent to say, hey, Joe, I made a cake for you? Really? That just goes to show your inferiority.
again, forgetting your own words about yourself, being out of breath and having a raspy voice.
No, I'm never out of breath. I do have a raspy voice, though, because, yeah, I do smoke cannabis and cigarettes. But there's no... I don't think anyone's ever heard me out of breath, which I find the concept quite hilarious. But, I mean, come on, you are a fatty.
From smoking. So keep deteriorating your health, Dave. Keep living in delusion. Keep neglecting your father. Keep
Says the guy who already has first stage liver failure, right? So you can't really just reverse that. So there's that. Plus, this guy was fucking doing coke and shit. Fucking, and other drugs. Remember when he fucking kept his recording going when he was trying to get, I think it was coke from his dealer and stuff, and he kept it recording and sort of incriminated him? I do.
trickling down with the law and the legalities and everything that you're doing, criminally harassing me and
Criminally harassing you. I'm publicly addressing what you state publicly online. I'm not contacting you directly, and therefore there's no criminal harassment. You don't know the law. It's as simple as that.
non-stop dementia, non-stop delusion, non-stop.
Again, repetition is the sign of a simplistic mind. And again, you can hear the tone in his voice. He's extremely agitated. This is the sign of an animal who, despite its genetic defenses, is incapable of understanding its role. Now watch as the alligator sneaks out of the water and pulls it in as its next meal. And yes, I am the next David Attenborough.
Non-stop until they deem...
Or is it Richard Attenborough? I think it's Richard. Regardless, I'm David Attenborough. There we go. I just doxed myself yet again.
you mentally insane. It is quite comical and quite enjoyable, Dave.
It is. When are we going to see the video of you going to the cops? That would be quite the gas, wouldn't it?
And you are continuing to lie again because I never involved anybody's children. Where are the pictures of where I put up anybody's children? And you don't have any children. You shouldn't ever be around children, period.
Considering that you're the one that went on to Omegle with a penis hat, it would be you that should not be around kids. I've passed fucking criminal checks. You haven't. You're a fucking criminal. We already know this so many times.
You know, you don't even get to play that card because where's your nieces and nephews?
Well, I don't show them on air. That's for goddamn sure. Plus, we could go to Argentina if you want, and they're all Catholic down there, so they fuck like rabbits. I mean, you have a picture of 20 kids all being my fucking niece or nephews, and that's just one fucking side of the family. Well, not one side. That's one person of the family. I mean, they certainly do like to breed. I'll tell you that.
Probably never see them, right? Eugene or whatever the fuck your sister's name is, Eugene or B, whatever the fuck it is on Instagram.
Still don't know.
You don't get to see them, do you, Dave? But do you see?
You know who I get to see? I get to see my dad every day. I get to help him out, knowing that I chose to sacrifice my life to do what was necessary, to do what the rest of the family wasn't capable of doing. That's what I chose. You don't understand. You went to fucking the military. You filled out a boot camp, and you have no knowledge of what duty to family actually is. You claim it. Oh, I lost all these people, my girlfriend, or she wasn't, but like in a car accident. But you have no idea what loyalty is. I mean, look at the way that you treated your sister. I mean, she certainly identified that you were on the outs with her, estranged for quite some number of years. So yeah, you have no knowledge about family, about loyalty or duty. You're a coward.
Me using any of the kids? No, just your kid photos. Your kid photos is a lot different. I'm not using one of your nieces or nephews or anything.
Negatory. This is the delusion that this guy thinks that he can justify. It's like, oh, well, I did it to you, but you can't do it to me. It's like, no. That's just not how it works. You cannot dictate this specifically because you don't get to set the rules here.
So, no. Including the families is one thing, Dave. Family photos and stuff like that.
Yeah, and I didn't start it. How about that? Point, set, match for Dave. Yet again, I look like fucking gold, smell like fucking roses, shits like commie-loving Travis or fucking cocksucking Seaman. Or, Detroit resident Chris Moore, currently living as a female, or many others. I'm right. I've proven myself correct. And, well, no matter how many of these manic videos that somebody like this puts out, I'll continue to be proven correct.
Even with my sister and shit like that. Young pictures of me and my sister and the TP, whatever. I don't care. I put all that stuff out there. But when you throw my nieces into it and put hashtag drone strike.
You actually threw your nieces into it as well when you actually showed you swimming with them? Weird.
No, Mr. Arbiter of Morality. You're in the wrong.
I'm not in the wrong. And I'm correct. And there's nothing you can do about it. Again, your threats about contacting the mayor and stuff, all false. All full of hot air.
I don't care how deep and dark you go. I'll get deeper and darker than you too, Dave.
No, you won't.
Fuck you. You start this shit and then you try to find a way.
I didn't start this shit. You did. I just wanted to fucking stick with Joe and Final Frontier News, which is what I always said. You'll say that later. You should have stuck with Joe and Final Frontier. That's what I was trying to do. And you, your bitch ass, came and were like, first of all, criticizing me because, again, reminded you of that person, JP, from your elementary school that was always, taken as part of the team, and you were the last one to be chosen, thus not chosen for the sports team. Much more intelligent, didn't give a fuck about your opinion, and you're just resentful on old archetypes. It's as simple as that.
Way around it that you're not the starter and the instigator, and you are. And you're a fucking
No, that's factually incorrect.
psychopath, and you're going to learn your lesson.
I've been hearing that for close to 6 years, Scott. Okay, at this point, all it is hot air. It's like basically a balloon that's got a little bit of a hole, and it's just like as it deflates. Right? That's all I'm hearing from you. Just total fucking deflation. There's really nothing you can do about it, and you look so terrible every time you try to justify yourself.
You will never win, Dave.
No, I did win. I broke you multiple times. I won multiple drama wars. Fucking went head to head with you and fucking depleted you. Then, when you dared me, I found your address. Then you moved, dared me again. I found your address. Along with, obviously Tiff. She deserves credit too. Which probably boils her blood. And then a third time champion. I found you again when you were forced to move back to live with your parents. And that's what freaks you the fuck out. Because, again, you're the one who's stepping out of bounds and making people mad in other communities like Malky and Troy Fraser and whatever motorcycle clubs are out there. That was you, bud.
Never win. You are not going to win ever this time.
This certainly sounds like a well-adjusted individual, doesn't it? Let's just rewind. But, again, very, stable.
You'll never win. You are not going to win ever this time. Never, never, never.
What do you mean this time? If it's never or it's this time, which one is it? So I won previous ones and this time I won't win it? Or is it that I've never won it?
Are you going to win until you're in jail or an asylum? 1,000%.
I love how you freak the fuck out there, faggot. Because the fact is, you are freaking the fuck out. Freaking the fuck out. Well, let's continue.
That's for you right there. I dealt with fucking a lot meaner people than any one of you. I can assure you of that, you fucking pussies.
Wesley, let's go back to normal speed. We do have a psycho. Look at this. Look at this face. Look at this face. It's flat. You got the jowls. Again, he was asking Vikings fan the other day to see his jowls. Well, dude, just look in a mirror, dude. You get some very chubby jowls there. And lacking a proper jaw structure here because it sort of bends in. And then you've got this sort of like chin that looks like a pair of balls. So, yeah.
Silver Roll hands are not clean either. Never were.
Oh.
I suspected Silver Roll for a long time. He's been sus for a long time.
For what?
Long time he's been on my
Wesley,
list.
fix the
for doing
shit.
dirty shit. He's the brains behind all the fucking evil shit that's behind Vikings. I'm telling you, Vikings was even turning on him at one point. Remember that? Because he's that schizophrenic. Oh,
remember, Scott is qualified in making these medical assessments, whether or not somebody is schizophrenic or autistic or has ADHD. You know, if you're going to trust anybody on your medical assessment, trust Scotty here. I mean, look at those eyebrows. How can you not trust that fucking evil, looking Bela Lugosi type fuck?
We're going to dive right into this delusional fucking drunk Rosenbum.
Still not my name, but it is kind of comical. Rosenbum. That's funny. Rosenblunder sounds funny too. Rosenbitch. That could work. Help me out, guys. Suggestions in the chat. Rosenboomer. I'm not that old to be a boomer, but maybe somebody would fucking use that. Rosenbaby. There we go. I'm getting a message. Hold on. I'm still trying to think of these names. We could really fucking have a fucking gay old time as Scott does every Saturday night at the Glory Hole. But I'm talking figuratively, not literally. But give me a second here. Yet another person who, unthinkingly, does not, says, I can't chat in your chat, but doesn't provide me with their fucking URL so that I can just copy it in there and I've got to actually ask them it. Okay, there's a reason why I call myself the most intelligent man in the community is that I don't waste time with this sort of stupidity. Oh, there's Tab in Scott's chat. Look at that. He's really got it bad for me because, showed himself in chats and I said, well, this really goes to expose yourself. He's like, I'm scared, so I'm going to try to find Dave. Still haven't found me, number one, but you're still scared shitless, especially knowing that the law in Scotland is fucking stupidly insane. Well, in the UK in general. You insult somebody. I talked about this the other day. I believe I showed some video of it, but I could be wrong. But yeah, you insult somebody on Twitter, and the police will come and actually physically arrest you. So Tab knows where he's living right now. And again, Scotland voted against their own independence. So it just goes to show that they're all like Tab, a bunch of cowards. So, yeah, obviously, nothing to ever be done. Let's continue.
Review his shit. Oh, you're just over there having fun, oh, operational security.
Bullseye, I don't bumble over my words. So, that would be Scott. I actually published a video the other day where he's like, he couldn't even fucking talk. So, no, I certainly don't bumble. You're going to have to try again. I'm going to have to maybe see you after class, because that certainly wasn't worthy. Let's continue.
Fucking put my nieces into it, eh? You dumb motherfucker. You are one stupid fuck, Dave.
Am I? Am I really? Or perhaps am I the most intelligent man in the community?
Oh, there's a lot of fucking demons, bro. A lot. I told you guys, I wasn't lying about the demons. Don't worry. The angels of war have been summoned. God bless everybody that's here supporting me in this chat tonight, and your families. You gotta give these demons a taste of their own medicine, bro. No mercy. It's that simple.
Okay.
That's
a good piece of advice. Therefore, there will be no mercy for you.
Their lies, their deceit, their deception, their in behind the scenes fucking stuff.
No. I'm telling you straight up. There will be no mercy for you. That's what you're saying. No mercy for the demons. You are a literal demon. You are an organic portal that is susceptible to possession by these demonic forces. You've already shown this. So, okay, absolutely. I agree with you. No mercy for you. All right, let's continue.
Scumbaggery. I've been fighting against that in this community for far too long, and I stood alone.
I've been fighting it for far too long, man. I'm the arbiter of morality. No, I am. Okay. And I don't have to fight for other people, although it's fun. But I do have to fight for the spirit, for the essence, for the fact that there shall never be those that you wish, Scunty, those that will acquiesce to your false claims. There shall always be a force that stands against you.
Way too many times, man, because I haven't found it.
Also, very emotional. Very emotional. You can hear in his voice. He claims that I was emotional. Certainly not. In fact, perhaps I'm a little boring even. But I can tell you one thing. I'm certainly not freaking the fuck out like Scott is, or Scott has, when I literally nailed him down and, told him, okay, I know where you are. And then with the whole drone strikes thing, proving it by literally linking a public article saying, hey, yeah, the Russians are actually offering, well, not the Russians, but there's a Russian company that's offering this software that's available that allows you to actually integrate with controlling a drone, American-made. And, yeah, it's been utilized by the Afghanis and by the Iraqis and by the Iranians. So he's freaking out about me, again, just telling him the truth.
Anybody fucking loyal or trustworthy. Is that an issue with me? Maybe. Maybe it's a problem with me. Or maybe I'm just too intelligent to know not to trust anybody.
Now you're pushing it, Scott. You could say maybe you've got knowledge in hip-hop and stuff, but you cannot say that you're intelligent. You can't. You just can't.
In life, let alone online. I did get fucked over quite a bit. People have brought the demon out of me a lot.
It's your fault. You held a gun to my head and you forced me to drink. And then you held a gun to my head and you forced me to respond to your, videos. Like Ken, he wasn't even talking about me. He was having fun. And, I hate that. And, I hate when Ken has fun without me. I mean, I just want to belong. But, no, it was Ken. Ken forced me by having fun on his show, not even talking about me, for me to make a video about him, about not talking about me.
Literally, you can see that video. I mean, if you want to really look at it, here's his channel. Or was it? Was it this one? Possibly this one. There we go. Yeah, I think it's this one. Real life consequences, I'm lugging it. So obviously there's Ken. There's another picture of Ken. There's this one, Ken. Trying to dox him, trying to intimidate him. Yeah. Again, Ken's not even talking about him, and yet Scunty, oh dear Scunty, needs to talk about him, yes. Let's continue.
A lot. With a lot of lies, a lot of narratives, a lot of obsessive stalking and jealousy, man. Me declining their calls, pushing them away, wanting nothing to do with them, really set them off. So, we're dealing with it. We're dealing with it.
Sound out of breath. Relax with the coxwax. In fact, just relax with the cox.
We're up against it. 11 months sober. 10 days. I'll be 1 year. 10 days. Right?
10 days for him to fall
No,
off the wagon.
8 days. Let's get into it.
Is that it? No, it's certainly not. Have you ever been to a Monster Magnet concert? Because I sure as have, and it was fucking rocking, dude. I got so fucking stoned that night. Holy fuck.
Welcome to Power Trip episode 26. Yet again, I
Oh, that's this one, isn't it? No, that's the last one.
am Devious Dave Rose.
Yet again, I am
Not
demented and delusional.
falling back.
You are.
It seems like stuff.
We're going to have to get to the point where you're actually talking, so I guess you just did the... Well, at one point you do show your face somewhere here. There we go. But it looks like you're pulling a Vikings fan. This is a copyright act of Vikings, so you can't do this, okay? Because you're putting your phone, I guess, to your ceiling.
Bunty wants a
Yeah,
war.
that,
Well,
that,
I've-
that gimmick,
Oh, yes.
that gimmick belongs to Vikings fans, so you're going to have to pay him money. Okay? Okay.
Dave, operational security, yes. Let's bring the kids into it, Dave. Yes, everybody's kids are now involved thanks to David Rosenbaum. You want to keep on supporting them, guys? Go right ahead.
Still not my name.
Yes, don't forget who started this. Yes, thank you.
Well, you're just commenting on the fact that I posted that image of you basically doxing Ken and then saying, ha, 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 ha. Right? Shall we look at it? I think we shall. So, let's go to my Twitter. Which, by the way, episode 26 of, and I do have to clarify, episode 26 had Highway to Hell from a live event, and YouTube struck it. So I had to clip that. Well, I had to mute it. I didn't want to clip it, but I muted that segment there. And my Twitter was also flagged because of, again, copyright music. These people are fucking idiots. So, well, once that was taken care of, obviously I'm not banned. So, where are we going? Let's, I guess it's tweets and replies. Shout out to the 41 viewing. Oh, look at that, Scunty. Yeah. I messaged his Nova Scotia RCMP, just letting them know that this is a prohibited weapon, and yeah, this individual is guilty of crimes. More threats. Crying like a bitch. Good news. Well, not good news, but I mean, like, news that's informative. You can always learn stuff from me. Bullshit fucking government garbage. Where's that? Okay, we covered that yesterday. Where's... Alright, well, while I look this shit up, I guess we'll do it this way, but I also have to fix my mic. So if you just bear with me here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and my mic is now working now. Go ahead.
All right, Jacob RP, he needs to be put in this place. He needs to reel it back because I already can tell that he's going down the road that he's going to be crying about later. And I like the kid. I enjoy the guy. He's a friend
What's
of mine.
he saying? Hold on. What's
He's
he
just
saying,
I've been seeing him, like, you know, I saw him in Scott's chat last night, like, saying, expose them all, like, you know, just little dumb shit. And I feel like, I mean, look.
Yeah, this is a guy that you constantly have on your show. I don't know what you...
I'm trying to, you know, take care of this so it doesn't become a bigger issue because he does need to reel it back. There, at the end of the day, there is sides in this. I mean, you know, it's Tony, Scott, and Simo versus us and Ken and Nikki Nines and Danny MT. There are sides here. So, like, when I see Keith and Tony's chat, I get real pissed off. and I get, I do contact Keith about that. And some of these people understand, some of these people don't understand. It's just, I know I can't use the excuse with you, Dave, that some of these people have mental blockages and just don't understand what loyalty is and all that. But, there's issues like that going around. But at the end of the day, man,
If it was up to Scott, I'd just basically ditch my father at the fucking highway and just fucking leave him there. That's what Scott would want me to do.
well, I did come up with a new name for the rosin thing. Rosin nigga. What do you think about that?
I'm kind of liking it. I'm gonna need some somebody from the Black Caucus at least to potentially endorse that. That could work.
Or the rosin brother. That'll be my pick.
I don't know. I kind of like the first
You
one
like
though, to be quite honest.
All right, so yeah,
That actually could work. And if we can get heist band support, obviously, that will work. But Jay Diz, head of the Black Caucus here in the community, I'm sure that he can provide his opinion as well. But yes, I do like that.
And I don't know if RP is like trolling or whatever, but it's like he doesn't need to be like trying to upset more people when everyone's already upset. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm trying to say, RP. Just tone it down.
Well, you've got a wrench in this chat. Oh, somebody fucking already took him out.
That's what I'm saying. Like he doesn't.
I told him to behave. I literally did tell him. I'm like, behave or you're gonna get slapped. And I didn't even fucking have to raise my fist.
Bro, if you get the opportunity, and you get like the privilege of being in the chat here.
Exactly, that's the way it is. Because this is certainly not a democracy. I've always made it very clear. This is an autocracy, and I am your emperor here on this channel, which means it truly is a privilege. Again, there's no free speech here. It is the speech I choose that is allowed to be spoken. And hey, you don't like it? Start your own channel. Fucking go there. But while you're here, it is truly a privilege.
That is true. But real quick before I go,
Please enjoy your stay.
Real quick before I go, I've been on the other side of Dave Rose War, and it's not too pretty, and you will not survive if you're on that other side. That's all.
Some people just never learn, do they?
I know. It's not that hard to
Which
grasp.
is the way they want it, which is the way they get it.
But Jacob RP will be praying for you, my brother, and just don't stop saying the stupid shit, bro, just to get attention.
That's true. That's
people
very
that already
understandable.
like you, people have taken a not liking to you recently, last month or two. Just try not to be a scumbag, bro. You don't need to do that. You have the talent to entertain without trolling. You know what I'm saying? But I was gonna leave it there. I'm gonna listen to the rest. I didn't listen to none of this S stuff last night, but definitely listening to it and enjoying it. And the group you saw, you mentioned you went to a concert. What year was that?
Which concert are you referring to? Oh, you mean Monster Mania? That was
Yeah.
in 90. Give me a second here. 97? Hold on, 96 or 97? It was it was just a little after mid-90s.
Dang.
Again, that was a fucking golden time. I was going to so many concerts and shit. It was fucking some great stuff.
All right, brother. Well, everyone out there, bend that knee, and we'll be listening. Keith and RP, just reel it back, and we should be fine.
And Scott also has been commenting on you as well, so that will have to be addressed.
Well, we'll see what he has to say. I'm listening on, but thank you. At the end of the day, look whose YR is hanging out with. Dave can.
At the end, who gets proven correct? Because I can sail away. I can literally be the pariah. I can be the enemy number one. But what happens? Eventually, it all comes full circle. And Dave Rose, who was, clearly a villain in the past, now becomes the savior.
Yeah.
And shows that he was correct. So it doesn't matter how bad he looked in the past. He knew what he was going to do. He knew he had to bear that cross for all those that had committed sin, because he was going to share that sin with them.
Yes, we do praise you, and we'll be listening. Thank you, my brother, for letting me in. Rosin nigga. Thank you.
Rosin nigga. I do kind of like that. Maybe make a rap for that. But yes, shout out to YR, who just called in and probably pissed Scott off a lot. Speaking of Scott, this is how it started. Actually, I should make one of those memes. There's like, this is how it started, this is how it's going. So you got this, the start. Scott, basically trying to dox this guy, Ken. And then the next image would be like how it's going, and it's just like you see him crying on fucking video or something like that. That's exactly how it's gone. It's like how it started, how it's going. Good job there, Scots. See, any new videos? I mean, I know you're supposed to be working. Well, nothing yet. And this video is funny. Actually, you know what? Might as well. So apparently he's shitting on Danny MT here. I don't know if Danny's there. Hold on, before we do. Apparently Tony from Revere somehow got in here. Unless it's a fake account. But what were you correct on? Many things. Many things. I mean, it's surprising that you even have to ask that question when I'm sure that everyone in this chat could probably make a suggestion. Many of them will probably match, but they'll make a suggestion is exactly what I was proven on. Did I go tit for tat, bud? Well, you tried and you failed. Remember showing a video you filmed isn't doxing, but you did dox me multiple times. That's facts. No, showing a video of me is not doxing. Trying to set up your game so that you can fucking go through my apparent region is an attempt. Trying to name names of people in my family, supposedly. Again, I don't understand why you people are using these websites. Those aren't the real names, okay? So again, who you're fucking getting, I don't know. But I can tell you one thing, is that if you want to take a look at my legal name, which Nikki knows, which fucking Mars knows, which Ken knows, and I believe I've mentioned it to both Jesse and Ken and Joe as well, but they probably won't remember. They totally agree. Simple as that. So, again, you're using websites that clearly aren't giving you the information that you're looking for. These are not the droids you're looking for. But there you go. And then he says, oh, I already read that. Isn't doxing. Yeah, but you attempted to do that there, Tony. So tit for tat. And again, you talked about me for 6 days. And I didn't say shit. So, yet again, I proved myself correct.
Here you go.
Also, certificate of completion. This is not a diploma. This is literally a piece of paper that looked like it was made in fucking Microsoft Word. Alberta Health Services and Fort McMurray Recovery Center Addiction and Mental Health 28-day residential treatment program. I don't see anything that says actual rehab. All I see is, Addiction and Mental Health Recovery Center.
Go for Danny and Dave and all the liars.
I don't think that you're so special there, Ricketts, or Mr. Etz, first name Rick. I've streamed much more on many other people, okay? Much more on many other people. Obviously, Scott, I did a close to a 10-hour stream, I guess, on Joe. Okay, it's still one of the most classic fucking videos out there. What are you talking about, dude? Like, ain't no mountain high enough. Ain't no Ricketts short enough. I can fucking go. That's the thing. You can't go. But I can.
Dennis tried to intimidate me years ago with messages that are proof. Tit for tat spectrum, bird.
I have no idea what the fuck that's supposed to mean. Okay.
To continue to lie about me only going to detox. For the 45th time, this is my diploma.
No, it says certificate here, stupid. Not diploma. What do you mean diploma? You actually went through a 4-year course like I have? I graduated? No? Then it's not a diploma. It literally says right on it. It says right on it. Certificate. Let's do it again. Certificate. Okay, certificate of completion. No diploma.
Completed the recovery program, the Fort McMurray Recovery Center, Addiction and Mental Health, 28-day resident.
Imagine somebody being so proud that they want to show themselves off and be like, look at me, I was a loser. So this is proof that I was a loser. Imagine that. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got somebody who still is, we're waiting on to make a nice donation. Bird. No. I add you to the call, Bird. Maybe Skype knew that you haven't made any recent donations. After all, we have to piss the people off, and, we've got to use our strong arm here. But I don't know why you didn't join the call, because I did add you. So, good job again. I don't know. Why are you fucking vacuuming your room or what? No. No response from him either. Okay. That's an interesting predicament. My Skype should still be working. So while we wait for them to figure out what the fuck they're doing, because Wire still on the call and not responding.
Potential program, treatment program.
Actually, you know what? Since Wire isn't even responding, I'm going to have to just... Yep, okay, let's try it again. Bird. Trying to add Bird. Ah, okay. I think Skype is being a bitch. Like Scunty. So, what we're going to have to do is we're going to just go ahead and quit Skype altogether. Great job. Thanks for fucking up my broadcast here, Skype. Fuck you. Yeah, I know I missed your call. It's fucking Skype. So let's try this again. Try it again. While we do, we'll continue to listen to him stating that this is a diploma, although it literally says certificate on it.
Program. It is rehab. Detox center is next door to this building. People go to detox for a place to stay before rehab, or they got severe withdrawal issues. Again, you guys don't know anything.
We don't know anything, man. We don't know anything, man.
All right, so let's see if I can get these people back in. So we're just going to fucking call Bird here.
Testing 1, 2.
Please insert money into the machine.
Inserting $1,000 to donation.
Excellent. All right, so I guess Skype is working now. So, what you got?
Hey, what's up, Dave? What's up, Bird?
No, I haven't introduced you yet. We have Bird.
Oh, my bad.
Bird is
Sorry.
first.
I need to address a certain stupid fuckboy in the chat.
Go for it.
Tony, have you forgotten or quickly ignored the fact that you have doxed multiple people, but you're claiming Danny has intimidated you? Here's the thing: if he hasn't doxed you or tried to dox you, your fucking bullshit statement of saying, "Oh, he tried to intimidate me." Hey, guess what, pussy? It's irrelevant. There's DMs, screenshots all over the place of you trying to get that man's information. You are just as bad as Scott. So go fuck yourself, live off your woman's money, and fucking smoke your life away, and go fall off the face of the earth. Why don't you? Because you're a waste of fucking life. Okay. With that said, Dave, RP, the rest of you nice, awesome people in the chat, y'all have a great day.
All right, well, thank you for that, and that'll cost you $50 via PayPal donation. So, we have Jacob RP. Oh, he left for some reason. And now we have...
He's scared of me.
Possibly. And now we have YR. So, what do you have to say?
So, I forgot to mention a couple things, since Scott wants to start shitting on me now. I wonder if his... because he posted a video of one of his nieces playing hockey. I wonder if his sister gave him...
That's true! That is true!
Yeah, I put it in the chat earlier, and he saw that and got all pissed. But I wonder if the sister gave him permission to do that, and I wonder why he's banned from seeing the nieces nowadays.
God damn it, that's a fucking great point. That's a fucking amazing point. Because he's also shown his cousin, or his nephew, sorry, the one who raps, I believe. And actually, no, he's shown the other one with the autism and stuff. But he's shown them on camera and stuff.
Yeah.
Did he ask his sister about doing that?
I don't think so. I don't think they talk every night about YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't
think his sister
she tries
hates
to
him.
talk to him at all, considering she knows what he's been up to.
Well, the issue is him getting mad at me for bringing up the nieces. All I said was, why, what I just said. He posted a video of the hockey, and he's the one who's posting it. Now, no one would ever know that he has nieces if he never spoke about them or whatever. And he's banned from seeing them nowadays, I heard. So
Really?
maybe the sister, because Scott's saying I'm should be allowed around kids and blah blah blah.
Oh, remember when he posted the video of him like supposedly swimming with his nieces, and apparently that was like from years before, but he was trying to make it look like he actually moved to Ontario for fucking, like taking a break from Alberta and stuff. Remember that?
Yeah. Jacob RP wants to praise this guy. But he looks bad. It's weird.
Hey, you have him on your show. You should deal with him personally. It's not my fucking problem.
Well, I mean, you should still be aware of people like Jacob RP pulling these moves.
Dude, look, it takes it takes a Latino to be able to see through a mestizo. Okay.
Well,
I am the superior Latino. We already know that. And I can recognize these slave types. The half breeds, the mutts.
Well, I don't know why he was calling in, but I guess I'll.
Well, bigger question is why did he disconnect as soon as you were added into the call? Because again, don't you feature him on the show? Isn't it the Jacob RP television hour?
I'm the only one that gives him a platform. I mean, you give a little mini. You give him a shot every now and then. Come on, but
I don't give him a show like you do. Put a graphic on saying this is the Jacob RP show.
Mr. Top Raiser, how you doing?
What's up, prison bitch? Jacob Props. What's up?
Wow.
What's up? Wanna go?
Senor Real Plata.
Anyways, Dave, how you doing today?
Jacob Real Prada.
Looking to remind people that Scott is the bitch that I told everyone he was.
Listen, I understand Scott is the bad guy here. I'm not trying to step on your toes, Emperor, but I hope it's okay. Listen, at this point, I'm confused, bro. I don't know who to believe. Is that okay to think like that? I mean, come on.
If you haven't been paying attention, yes.
No,
but if you have
I haven't been paying attention. I've been watching this shit for years. But
well, then you should instantly recognize that Scott McKinnon's the fucking villain.
Why are you? Who's the good guy in all this? Nobody.
No, but see, I never said I was the good guy. I always said this. I'm sort of like the anti-hero, the fucking, the vigilante. And I do things that people aren't willing to do because they're not willing to take the heat. I am. I'll be the fucking professional pariah. I'll carry that fucking cross through the streets of Jerusalem. I'll purposely, hammer myself into that fucking crucifix and get myself fucking mounted on, the cross, not in a sexual way.
YR, it was fun.
Mind out of the gutter.
It was fun, YR. If this is the end, then this is the end. Thanks for the platform. But I can't chill with prison bitches, Hold my pocket, bitch.
Bro, I was never in a prison, bro. Number one. You asshole.
Matthew.
All right, real. Come on, bro.
Listen, I like Scott's show.
You get in competition of doxing? Because I think in that case I'd win it.
Sue me. Last night, I liked Scott's show. I was in his chat because... I don't know, bro. Some things he said make sense, Dave. Sometimes you can be evil. But listen.
Well, you are easily manipulated, so it's.
Not at all. Seen what this guy's doing today?
Dude, you're a half-breed. Come on.
Dave's responding, bro. This guy's doing it first. Do you not? I mean, I guess you are missing a lot of shit.
How about he just rewinds to the fact that Scott started this when he tried to fucking go after Ken?
Hasn't Dave done awful things to
RP, you sound
No, I've responded in kind,
hasn't
okay?
Dave done awful things to other people in this community?
No, not at all.
Dave responds.
Okay, you fucking change the tires on your own time.
You hear that, YR?
Okay?
A real job. You hear that? A real job.
Okay, do you have anything to fucking add, or are you going to keep fucking making noise?
Nah, man, this community is gay, dude.
Okay, then get the fuck out of here and go form another one, okay?
Dude, you fucking ungrateful.
Just make another fucking community. Go fucking, I don't know, hang out with all these Latinos and be like, oh, let's start a Latino community, Holmes. Viva la raza forever.
God, this fucking ungrateful fucking weirdo.
Well, most half-breed mestizos are. Ladies and gentlemen, we have both Bullseye and Bird, both who have yet to make a donation today. And again, I think I'm going to have to charge you if you're not going to actually do that. But
I will send my donation through Patreon, Dave, okay?
I don't have Patreon.
Oh, damn. But, RP, what weed have you smoked today?
RP just left, so did fucking...
what a pussy.
Yep.
No, RP has been like that since yesterday.
When the heat gets too hot.
Like,
Yeah.
I'll answer that question. Rose has done nothing to anybody. Has he done some questionable shit? It's debatable.
Oh,
But
it's funny. He's been. Oh, by the way,
he's responded.
Scott's on a tear. He's supposed to be at work, but he's literally making videos. He made video, 5 videos in the last 25 minutes. So.
Okay.
I'm kind of want to hear this.
Well, that's why we're here, to enjoy laughing at Scott. They're all gonna laugh at you.
Mark
All right. Well, yeah. Let's get to it, boys. Stop making the background noise. If you got a point to say it or donate. And
I came back in to
I'll let you
bitch at
say
our
whatever
people.
the fuck you want to
Since
say.
he's gone, I'm gonna get out of here.
All right. Well, I'll expect your donation shortly.
No, Scunn hasn't
What do you
talked
mean,
about.
no?
What's
ahead.
going on? Oh, I was just about to say, Scunn has started talking about autism recently, apparently.
Well, he's
He-
apparently a
here's
doctor. He is totally qualified in being able to assess that sort of thing, right?
Okay, here's his, statement about how to identify an autistic person. This is his statement. If some person doesn't, for some reason, somehow, some way, get a basic idea, they're autistic. That's his cut and dry statement. Which makes me scratch my head. Like, okay, it's not that simple. Otherwise, you could just label everybody as autistic. Sometimes you may not get a certain situation, but he tried to use a video I uploaded of him, just raging, and he said, "That was me mimicking other people, raging when I say fox." But I just cut it out to make it seem like he's just raging because that's all he does, really. And try to say, that's a sign of an autist because I cut out a part of him saying, "I'm mimicking people, man." That's his excuse. That's his idea of an autistic person. Is me cutting out a clip of him saying, "I'm mimicking people." That's his, how is this guy speaking on autism at all? In fact, he thinks he also said that he's been studying people for years on their, disorders or mental disabilities. Like, well, what, did you make up the guilty conscience autism? Like, this has already been studied. Does he realize that there's, literally a phone in front of him at his disposal where he can just literally search up autism, where it can tell you many things about autism? Literally, it's at his disposal, and yet he's sitting there going, "I'm analyzing," but yet making up random shit, things that are not really linked to autism or guilty conscience or dysphoria or even, dementia. Like, hey, he doesn't go through any reasons he's saying. He's just saying, this is what it is. Listen to me because I studied. Like, okay, examples. Please at least list examples. He doesn't even go through that. It's like, this is kind of what I wanted to talk about, but my stream's kind of faltered, and went out. But this is what I wanted to say. He's not going through any sort of detail of what he's talking about, and nor is he even explaining any sort of disorder or spectrum, any kind of psychological effects that these symptoms do have. Because A, he obviously doesn't know any. 2, he hears them and just says them, because I guess it just comes easy just to say them without really reading about it or understanding them. Not to mention, he put up an autistic kid saying trying to link autism with OCD. That alone should tell you enough. Like, this guy has no room to speak on any sort of mental illness at all. At all. Especially when he tries to make a cut and dry statement about autism.
No, absolutely. He makes it. He makes these statements as if he's coming from a point of authority, but he's never shown any ability whatsoever to understand these sorts of things, to the point where, he even had Travis or other people calling out his fucking clearly deceptive ways, and he freaked the fuck out because he called out for, being so fucking sloppy.
Well, it's easy to notice him being sloppy. He thinks he's so clever, and it's like,
yeah, and when exposed to intelligent people, it's like, "Yo, you're not smart. I'm smart." It's like, dude, you're a fucking moron.
Like, especially the autism. Let me go through the autism for him one last time. I went through this several times. He thinks people are. He tried to link OCD with autism. Now he's trying to make a cut and dry statement. People that don't get a basic idea, therefore they're autistic. That doesn't even apply to autistic people only. Two, it's otherwise you could just link that to every person in the fucking world. Because sometimes people may not get a certain situation. And also, Scott doesn't seem to understand basic ideas either. Even when you explain something to him, he still uses them wrong. Like, I've tried to explain autism to the guy. I literally tried to. He still doesn't get it. Even though he tries to make the anecdotal statements, he still has no idea. And their source is saying he's wrong. The basic idea of autism isn't necessarily not getting basic ideas, because X actually not even listed what makes an autistic person. It's not.
It's just he made a general statement, unknowing, of what autism truly is, and just because it works as a blanket statement, he can say, "Oh, well, you just have autism." It's like, but you have no knowledge of autism. You can't even fucking say that shit.
Well, on his own logic, he's an autist, so he doesn't even realize that.
I do believe that he's probably suffered from something. Probably eating pain chips, to be quite honest, that were lined with lead. I do believe that was a common thing there in Nova Scotia. So, certainly his brain is not very developed.
Well, considering how much alcohol he drank and hearing about how he dressed up like a woman. Hearing about how he dressed up like a woman stalking his sister in the bathroom, I'm pretty sure there's more than one thing that went on in his brain.
Very true.
But off of that thing, Tony showed up in your chat once. I posted a premiere of this guy, literally just looking at my face for up to 30 minutes, just looking at it. He even says, "When you show your neck like that, it shows your vulnerability." I'm like, what the fuck? Who says this to another man? Although he was trying to call me a woman, but still. Isn't this kind of, creepy? Who says this on streams to other people?
Tony.
Of course it does. That whole thing was a little erotic. It really was. He was
a little? Yeah, he certainly is.
That made me like, okay. I don't even know why he's doing this, but clearly there's something there.
He's got nothing else. And again, he claims, oh, well, nobody else is anything. It's just like, but all he does is literally review what we do. He's got nothing else to go on. He can't say like, oh, let's just talk about weed or not. No, it's literally like, oh, well, let's hear what happened last night on Ken's show or Joe's show or fucking Scott's show or Dave's show, and I'm going to comment on that. Well, I, claim that, oh, people love me and no, I don't care about the viewers, but look at all the viewers I got. It's like, it's so fucking pathetic. And what's great is that Danny MT looks like he might be visiting Boston shortly. It looks like some other people have also shown interest in going with him. So, that would be a great thing to see live.
Well, here's a funny thing. Tony himself said he apparently wants to have a street bees with me. And he said he's 9 years old. Huh?
You'd kill him.
Well, apparently he wants to fight with me. And apparently he's 9 years old away from Virginia. His words, not mine.
Well, if that's what he wants, I mean, okay. I'd say,
all I did to, get him going was donate to Joe Cronin. And he's going, "I'm going to beat you up, Bullseye. I'm going to beat you up. I'm going to have a street beat and I would fuck you up." I'm like, okay. Good luck, I guess. What am I going to do to you, exactly? Without hurting you too much. I mean, you already hurt when you walk with that crane of yours, so... Or walking stick. So it's like, no. Like, looking at you and you already express, erotic behavior. Just looking at the latest stream you did about men's faces. Including when you focused on mine. And there was dead air about it. that kind of makes me not want to get near you anyway. So anyway, that's that.
All right. I'm going to continue on with the review. And, yeah, feel free to donate there, Bullsy. After all, man, offering entertainment to everybody. Yes. And, yes, much more worthwhile than anything that Tony or Scott could provide. But let's play this, because this was just sent to me. Apparently this is Scott's voicemail. Let's listen.
Hello, this is Scott McKinnon. That's right, you've reached Scott McKinnon. Or did you? No, you didn't reach me, because this is an answering machine. I am not here. So you can leave a detailed message along with your name and number, and I will get back to you. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.
To leave a callback number, press 5.
Now let's listen to that one more time. And that's Scott's voicemail.
Hello, this is Scott McKinnon. That's right, you've reached Scott McKinnon. Or did you? No, you didn't reach me, because this is an answering machine. I am not here. So you can leave a detailed message along with your name and number, and I will get back to you. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.
To leave a callback number, press 5.
Honestly, that sounds like the shit that people were doing when they first got answering machines in the early 80s, like trying to make like a skit or some shit like that, and I certainly remember that stuff. But yeah, very cringe, very uncool. So, Scunty's been quite busy. Let's get back to this, because we're going to go through things in order. Oops.
We're also...
I didn't want to do that.
Here you go.
Somewhere here.
They will twist this and turn it around. Oh, Scott, man, we're just triggering him. It's funny
I thought you painted your wall. What the fuck?
when he shows the proof to us, bro. He don't know that we're trolling him. No, that's not the case. It'd be funnier if you were trolling me, but you're not. You guys keep lying, and I have to keep putting facts and evidence out there.
And again, I do like to remind people, we've got 39 viewing right now. And obviously a fair amount of people there in the chat. A shout out to Nikki J, just showed up. But yeah, so here's the thing. The hate watchers need to understand that you're tuning in to me because you hate me. Because you understand I have control and power over you. It's a simple fact. You wouldn't be tuning in if you didn't think that. You'd be sent clips and be like, yeah, whatever. But you're here watching live because you can't stand being out of the loop. It's very simple. Okay, and this just further proves my superiority over you hate watchers. But that is a fact.
Like, you believe your own delusions and lies. Do you not understand that yet? You literally believe them. And should I go get my license and ID right now to show that I'm 6 feet as well? Like, again, the whole midget thing, it's not a joke. Like, they...
No, stop. Stop with the shit. We've seen you in photos. But you represent the Lollipop Guild.
really believe I'm short. And I had to put my height...
More importantly is that, what do you care if people believe that you're short or not? Are you that self-conscious? Well, then I guess it actually hits on an actual topic, because same thing with Tony. It's like, oh, don't call me short, or I can't do martial arts. Oh, I guess it hit a nerve, because it's actually true.
That's on my license. In the, on a video once, you know. There was a while there where I thought, you know, it's just a troll job. I'll go along with the joke. You know, the fridge you stood next to is a mini fridge. But no, these people get to the point where they start believing it again. They start believing their own delusions. And then you have to put evidence out there. Again, just like all my college diplomas and trades diplomas.
I didn't see any diplomas there at all. And plus, if you go to a trade school, you're not getting a diploma, stupid. That's what you get in college. I've gone to college. Got several diplomas. With honors.
And we never see any of theirs.
Well, I shared it with Ken, and I shared it with Shannon. Both of them asked me, why the fuck you're sharing this? And I said, well, because it was questioned, and I trust you. with giving you this information, and you can verify this. And I did. But then again, you know, Scott, he'd probably contact the school and be like,
You gotta revoke their diploma, man. You gotta see what they're doing on the internet. You've gotta revoke their diploma, man.
you know that that's exactly what Scott would try to do, but obviously fail. It's all an act. He literally is the fucking Hindenburg Zeppelin, full of fucking, you know, hydrogen, and you know, crashes and burns, and oh, the humanity.
So, you're looking at a bunch of weird, insecure, harassing trolls, guys. That's what I deal with.
You mean Shid and Tab and Simo and all the people that try to manipulate you? Yeah. So look at this. Look at this. How much have you been doing? Oh, he's been quite busy. So now this one apparently about YR, so let's hear this.
Yeah, I'm proud of my nieces and nephews, Wire. Something that you don't have, and you should never be allowed around children, too. Keep my...
Based on some sort of arbitrary statement by Scott. Because, you know, we trust a guy that was attracted to a 14-year-old called Danielle Pagroli, right?
fucking nieces and what I do with my family out of your fucking mouth, because you are going to live to regret all of this. I know...
Like you said in that video that I recently uploaded again, which was from February 2021, where you literally threatened to decapitate YR. But before that, actually take him to a bunker and keep him there for 6 months and torture him, and then finally put him up to a mirror and show him as he's getting decapitated. We've got that on fucking audio.
You think you're untouchable, and I know you think nothing's going to happen to you, Jacob Matthew Props, but it's coming, brother.
Well, Scott, Anthony McKinnon, I think things are coming to you quite quicker than they did in the past.
It is fucking coming, trust me. Your days are fucking very, very limited here. I can guarantee you that.
No, you can't, because you've said the same thing in the past about Ken, about me, about all these other people. I can guarantee you. Your guarantee is literally worth nothing. There's the currency in Zimbabwe with its fucking, you know, inflation, because they've got $1 trillion bills, still has more value than what you say there, Scott.
Psycho criminal fuck.
Okay, first of all, stop getting so emotional. It's okay. Stop getting so emotional, Scott.
Fucking hiding under Dave Rose's lies and delusions, because that's not going to work out for either of you.
Indoor voice number one, and you're still showing yourself to be emotional when you claim that I was the one being emotional. Okay, if anything, my voice is boring. Let's continue.
Yeah, TikTok, motherfucker.
TikTok would be indicative, I should say, word that you probably can't pronounce there, Scott, that there is apparently some sort of repercussion coming soon. Is that not what we can assume from this? Absolutely we can. Clearly I'm much more intelligent than you are, understand the law much better than you are, and understand the implications of your words better than you do. Let's continue.
Yeah, I'm proud of my nieces and nephews.
Fuck off. Alright, so the next one here. Dave's unaccountable delusions continue to incriminate himself by the day. Ignorance is not bliss. Beware of false claims. Again, here is the fact that I'm much more courageous than Scott can ever even dream of. I don't even know what the fuck he's saying here. But for you, the people, Dave Rose does not fear the truth. He embraces it. He wears that cross, and he carries it. So, let's hear it. You gonna play something, bitch, or what? Just fucking show screenshots, blah, blah, blah. You gonna start talking at some point? Yeah, there we
Shout out to the 41 viewing.
Again, this is my stream, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Threats,
I was
like a bitch.
showing my stream.
When the fuck is it going to sink into that ignorant, in denial, delusional brain that it is not...
Now you're the one who's trying to sound smart. I mean, you're grasping for fucking words that are large. Who's trying to sound smart? No, I normally talk intelligently. You, however, just sound like a troglodyte.
illegal, Dave. Why the fuck are you admitting to making false police reports to the RCMP? Are you...
I didn't make false police reports. I literally reported images that you posted publicly showing an attempt to intimidate others. And again, the one with the submachine gun, the Uzi submachine gun, that was directed at YR. Again, just like the video that I put up, which had you, again, stating that you were going to decapitate YR. The purpose was basically to highlight the fact that you were making active threats recently. Let's continue.
Seriously? This autistic? It is not a
You can again, you can say, you can bleat it like a fucking sheep all you want. Bleat, bleat, bleat. And that is the actual word, bleat. B-L-E-A-T. Something that Scott doesn't know. But, yeah, you can keep saying the same thing over and over again. It's not going to make it truth. Okay? Okay.
It's not a prohibited firearm. It's not even considered a firearm. It fires...
I guess you should have been staying on top of the recent firearms acts that have been put through in Parliament, where essentially they're trying to make, they're trying to make handguns illegal. They're trying to, for the citizen, not for the criminal. They're trying to make airsoft guns and any sort of, non-black powder or smokeless powder, depending on what you use, firearm essentially illegal. You're fucking ignorant on the law. I've said this multiple times. You don't follow what happens in Parliament. I do, but you don't.
Projectiles less than 500 feet per second.
It still falls. Again, anything that's, I believe, over 50 feet per second. I've got the article somewhere, but again, I proved this right. I posted this. Is that literally what you have still qualifies as a firearm under the Firearms Act? Simple as that. I mean, if you're too stupid to understand that, if you think that you can actually, convince people that you're not committing a crime, especially when you're showing what appears to be a submachine gun, okay? No red nib or cap on top of the barrel, and then stating YR's name and that you can find him, that's actual criminal threats. Do you not know how this works, stupid? Clearly you don't. Just give me a second here. I love it when people, even some of the most purported intelligent people in this community, contact me and, just don't seem to understand. I can't view that shit. If you don't want me to fucking cover it, or you want me to assess it first or judge it and to see whether or not it's worthy of fucking reviewing, I can't do that during a fucking live show. Okay, I'm not YR, who's using 8 phones and fucking a Chinese server farm and all that to fucking be able to watch things while I'm trying to concentrate on doing my thing. Okay, I don't have a producer. Okay, I got to be able to concentrate on one thing only. Well, multiple things, but not as efficiently. That being said, great comments in the chat. I do love to see that interaction. Well, let's continue.
Dave, and it was not used in any criminal activities or criminal threats of violence or intimidation or anything of the matter, no matter how much you try to rewrite it and narrate it.
No, see, the thing is, though, by showing these images and listing YR, saying, you can get his address, that is a tacit form, an attempt at intimidation. You can't deny it. You already did it, dude. You already did it.
Fit your fucking insanely deluded, unaccountable.
Also, again, I'm the emotional one, guys. I'm the one who's totally lost it, but meanwhile, I'm boring you guys to death, probably. And this guy is like, raising his voice so much that, he's probably going to get at his parents fucking yelling at him for fucking raising his voice.
fucking head, bro. You are hurting yourself by making
I am? Really?
literal false police reports.
There's no false. Okay. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you a retard. A police report, as I'm sure all of you know, is something that you have to officially, proceed through, if you want to call it that. So you're going to have to contact them, make the statement. Okay, so now, if you're located in another location, if you not coming into the actual precinct, okay, here's the form to fill out. Give us all the information that we require. And many people that have been harassed by Scott have done this. But give us the information we need. Okay, now once that's all provided properly, if there's nothing else that can be provided, okay, now we're going to have to actually begin the investigation. We're going to have to look through this as well. You're going to have to give us some time because obviously we're, spread out between, fighting the crackheads there in fucking Glace Bay and, protecting, the city. So, you're going to have to give us some time. This guy thinks that literally he can contact the mayor and instantly get a response from them, and that they're certainly going to respond. But the fact is, I can tell you that that basically, the screenshot that he showed with his supposed mayor is definitively a fake. But let's continue.
When is it going to sink in, dude? I know you can't admit defeat, Dave, but you are going...
No, but I won. That's the thing.
...to bury yourself. You already are, dude. And you're...
No, but you buried yourself already, dude. I'm fucking on Mount Everest, and I'm literally just climbing into the sky.
Burying yourself more and more.
Indoor voice, please. Okay, stop getting emotional. There's no reason. Okay?
By not admitting that you're wrong and not taking accountability.
You gotta take accountability.
That's not how it works, stupid. This is the, I guess, the evolved version of Scott, where it's like, instead of saying you apologize, because again, these faggots always want I want an apology. You gotta take accountability. I have taken accountability. I've left my videos fucking up. I've proven that you are a liar. I've embarrassed you and humiliated you. I've done things that you said, you better not do this or else, and I do them, and you're like, well, you better not do it next time or else. Dude, I contacted your fucking mayor. I contacted your MLA. I contacted your MP. I contacted the Canadian Armed Forces, Veterans Affairs, and the Canadian Legion on you. Okay? Do you understand this yet? Do you understand that you're powerless when it comes to this? And that you can try to, just like you did with the hospital picture, and claim that you went to the hospital because I forced you into that. Again, apparently, just like everyone apparently forced you to drink again or, react in this manner. But, yeah, so just like the hospital picture where you're like, you forced me into the hospital, you're saying the same thing about you forced me to contact these people, and it's proven that you have not contacted them, and you're more than willing to lie about it and make up a fake account and make it look like you actually talked to your own mayor. Which is so funny, especially since the time constraints necessary for you to talk to the entire city council, which you claimed you did, would be next to impossible considering how quickly you went to go stream right after. So there's a lot of information that disproves your statements. Let's continue.
It is not a firearm, you stupid.
It is a firearm. If you actually have any understanding about firearm laws, you would understand that, as stupid as it is, Canadian firearm laws do consider a projectile weapon a firearm. Especially if it's displayed in such a manner, as you did, which is in an attempt to intimidate or threaten others, which is what you did. Plus, if you have a firearm that does look like a replica, well, there are new laws right now in place. I guess you never bothered to learn them.
Moron. Nor was it used in a criminal threat or act of violence or anything, Dave. You are literally lying and admitting.
So when the gangsters there on YouTube or whatever show themselves, throwing fucking $100 bills and showing off their AR-15s and stuff. That's not an attempt to intimidate their gang rivals, right?
To everybody that you're making foul.
Again, this is at 1.0 times speed, just to remind you, normal speed. You sound very exasperated. I thought I was the emotional one. Why are you the one who's sounding so emotional?
False police reports. I sent that to the mayor, Dave. Are you this stupid, bro?
You sent it to the mayor, and I tweeted the police. Okay, and that now requires them to investigate. So you supposedly tweeted to the mayor, who apparently misspelt things in the message, who certainly wouldn't use that sort of name if they were using Skype on company time, which I can tell you as somebody that did work in IT and did have contracts with the government, wouldn't do, because and I'm sure that Goon can confirm this because he knows his stuff, but again, they do fail in certain security QA, so it wouldn't be something that a government or governmental institution would trust. They would have their own systems, and there's various systems out there and stuff, but they're certainly not off-the-shelf fucking shit that's free off the internet, okay? So stop being stupid, okay? Your mayor is not fucking talking to you on Skype, an absolute fucking lie, and you're trying to make it look like, just like you did with the hospital stay. Oh, well, I'm being supported, man, so you better back off. No, we can see through this shit. We can see through this shit there, Scunty. And it's fucking pathetic. Just like you. So, what's the next one? More slander and lies and this and that, man.
Once again, Dave says I threatened Bex over there, which is
Yes, you did.
slander and defamation yet again. Never.
No, it's not, because if she told me that that's what you did, then it's not slander and defamation. Okay?
Threatened any physical violence.
And again, what are you going to do? You're going to get the Australian RCMP to come to Canada and charge me, man? Dude, you're fucking pathetic. You keep saying, oh, Dave, give it up. No, dude, you're not going to win this one. You're living in a fantasy world, and I'm going to fucking destroy you. You're going to have a fucking heart attack on stream. It's going to be recorded. In fact, I actually had a vision last night. And again, I do have visions. And I do see the future, and that's an absolute fact. But you can refuse to, believe that. That's fine. I don't know you shit, but I can tell you one thing, is that my visions do come to pass. So, Scunty, you're literally going to die on air, not of a fucking stroke, but of a heart attack. We're actually going to see you suffer pulmonary failure, and you're just going to just slink over your desk and, just fall down. The stream's going to continue to run, which is, I'm telling Vikings fan right now, be aware, because when this happens, you're going to need to record this shit in its entirety. And eventually, because, nobody's going to find his body probably more than 12 hours after. And you know what happens, that when it's over 12 hours, if you don't save it properly, basically that stream's lost to the ether. So, that stream, his death stream, will be lost. Because, his family will eventually find him because he's not available for work. They'll call him, or his family. They'll go down to the basement and check him, and he's there on the ground basically already with rigor mortis, and he's been dead for, about 12 hours. But the stream is still going, it's still recording, but at that point, they're going to turn off the computer. That stream's going to be dead. It's never going to be revived. So, Vikings, be aware. That's what's going to happen. So keep your eyes out. Record that. I certainly will planning to record him having a heart attack, and maybe I'm just going to buy one of those digital picture frames where you can play an image or a bunch of images, and I'll play that over and over again where he keels over off his desk after suffering a massive heart attack, and just silence afterwards. But yeah, that's literally, there you go, I know you like that word, what's going to happen to you. Let's continue.
Or anything of that nature on Bex. You don't threaten people with CPS, nor is it blackmail or
You did.
Or anything of the nature, Dave. I brought up CPS to Bex during a time when we were in a fight, due to her actually having CPS.
Oh, we were in a fight, so I brought it up because, I was feeling, weak and I couldn't actually make my point, so I brought it up.
You fucking coward.
GPS called on her by family members and by neighbors again, and I'll keep bringing it up the more you try to white knight for Bex.
I'm not trying to white knight for Bex. I'm just stating the facts. I haven't talked to Bex in years.
And I'll keep bringing it up, and Bex can thank you over and over again, her and Ads, that she messaged me about Ads being abusive, and they have fights, and the neighbors called, and her fucking sister or something called at that time, and I only brought that
You're sounding very emotional there, Scunty.
shit up back then because we were fighting, and again, Dave's living in the past, trying to get people in new fights, and he's throwing everybody under the bus, trying to get people in new fights, because Dave can't handle anything on his own, and he has to use it.
No, that's why I'm running a show solo, right?
Everybody, and I played that clip 45 times over for all of you that he doesn't give a fuck about any of you last night on my stream, but you all keep sucking his dick and keep on continuing to...
Oh, it's all you who's sucking Dave's dick.
It can't be they actually agree with Dave Rose. How could that even be possible? He's certainly not intelligent. He certainly doesn't know what he's talking about. So how could it be possible that you would even agree with his statements?
To go over there and watch him and listen to his bullshit and his lies and delusions, and why are you
How
there?
dare you go over to his channel and listen to it? How dare you? I'm jealous. Well, I claim that he's jealous of me, but how dare you even pop up in his chat? And if, Steve Callan is there in the chat, I'm going to make a video about him and be like, nobody likes your fucking random videos and stuff.
And meanwhile, I'm like, I do.
It's like, well, your opinion doesn't matter.
It's like, really? And all the 40 people that watch me at the same time, doesn't matter to them either?
Well, how dare you, man?
Shut the fuck up, scunt.
There, listening to him being a proven liar time and time again with facts, evidence, and proof.
Again, whenever you accelerate your voice like this, you're showing your not only immaturity, but your emotional fragility.
Facts, evidence, and proof. Facts, evidence.
Relax. Relax with the cockswax, or you're proving Dave Rose correct.
Evidence and proof. He's a liar. He's delusional. Why the fuck do you guys keep sucking his dick? I don't understand.
How dare you? How dare you continue to support Dave Rose? It can't be that he's actually right. No, how dare you?
And do you enjoy fucking being fake liars? You must. And we'll keep on reminding everybody of the truth of the
It's everyone else's fault but mine.
situation because Dave keeps fucking bringing her up, trying to white knight for her.
Oh, he keeps bringing her up because it's something that actually proves him wrong. So he can't have that now, can he? He's got to make sure that any time that the truth is brought back and shown to people,
oh no, well, that's totally a lie, blah, blah, blah.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're scunt.
And the truth is that Ads was abusive to her. And I have the screenshots to prove it, and I put them out there 45 fucking times over. And you can all thank Dave for that.
For you to show those images? I don't know what the fuck I had to do with Ads or anything.
Because he's lying through his teeth constantly, non-stop lies.
No, you're the perpetual liar here, scunt. You've already shown it. You and fucking what was her name? The Canadian one. Basically, you try to put up this whole idea that you were in the hospital, that I stressed you out so bad and gave you anxiety that you went to the hospital. And then eventually, when I called it out, it's like, well, you're claiming that this is, at this time right now. And we have sunlight coming through the window. So clearly this is a total lie. And if you take a look at the metadata, it also goes to show that this is a total lie. So again, and then, he fought it for quite some time and then eventually admitted, well, yeah, we kind of did lie about that, and it's just because I didn't know anything else. I couldn't get any other support, so it was the only way I thought I could get support for people. So this guy goes to show he's willing to fucking lie to people to just manipulate situations, make it look like he's a victim, while actually, creating a total lie about it and making it look like he's the victim. So we already have massive amounts of evidence of him doing so.
Non-stop lies. Non-stop lies.
Yeah, you very much sound like a balanced individual.
Slander and defamation. Non-stop. Over and over and over and over and over again.
My God, you are truly fucking lost. So let's see this next one here. When they are triggered by the truth, they literally deflect. So he's watching my show, obviously.
More slander from Jacob Matthew Probst. I talk to Minis constantly. You fucking lying, creepy weirdo. I'm not Bullfrog, you fucking
Yes, I do remember Facts Channel. Is he finally dead, that Bullsy? Is he finally dead?
weirdo. Your slanderous mouth is going to be your demise, where when I talk about you, it's not slander. You are a creepy fuck that collects dildos and hangs around with pedos and encourages them and influences
As opposed to a guy that wears a penis hat and goes on to Omegle.
them and enables them. Your slanderous mouth is what's going to bury you, though. It's not tit for tat here, you fucking little troll bitch coward.
I thought it was.
You are going to pay deeply, deeply, Jacob Matthew Brock.
You're going to pay for telling the truth about me. I don't think your mayor would very much like hearing that. Do you, Skunt?
You're going to pay. You are going to pay. You fucking psycho weirdo liar. You're going to pay. You psycho weirdo liar. You're going
Repetition is the sign of a weak mind.
to pay. You psycho weirdo liar. You're going to pay. You psycho weirdo liar. You're going to pay.
That's 5.
You psycho weirdo liar. You're going to pay.
6.
You fucking weirdo liar. You're going to pay. Criminal. You're going
7.
to pay.
8.
Criminal. You're going to pay.
9.
Pay. You criminal.
10.
Fucking psycho weirdo. Fucking coward bitch. Pay.
10. 10 times there. 10 times that you're going to repeat things. Again, I continue to prove myself correct. Repetition is the sign of weak mind, and no one repeats themselves more often than you there, Scunty.
See when Dave is proven wrong with facts and evidence and proof, how he tries to work around it and
Facts and evidence and proof, man. These are just words that I heard on CSI, so they must mean something, man.
deflects. You see how badly he does it? Reviewing my certificate now. Oh, it's not a diploma.
No. Stop with the shit. You called it a diploma. You called it a diploma.
It's a certificate. Where's all your diplomas, Dave? From
You can ask Shannon and fucking Ken about that if you'd like.
any kind of fucking education that you have.
Oh, no, but the way I speak certainly doesn't actually... Sorry. 2 hours late for 420, but... yeah, the way I speak, the subjects that I can speak on certainly can't prove that, in fact, I actually know what it is that I'm talking about, right? I'm just making things up, right?
You never showed them once. Still.
No, I'm not. Why would I? Because then there'd be people like you contacting my school, be like, "Oh, you got to take away his diploma, man." You want proof? Ask Shannon. Ask Ken. They got the information. I can send it to Nikki if you want, or Mars.
Not out there. Because you don't show anything about your life because you're a coward and you're always in hiding.
I'm always in hiding, man. And apparently the police are trying to track me, according to what he said multiple times. But since I pay my taxes, and apparently he knows where I am and has reported me multiple times to the cops, I'm surprised they haven't showed up, according to Scott. So apparently I'm so awesome, and he doesn't like this admission, but I'm so awesome. I'm such a great super spy. I mean, I fucking eclipse Travis TLC and his abilities. So I'm just so goddamn good that I can continue to be at the same place, easily trackable through IPs, but I just continue to elude the RCMP. Makes perfect sense, guys. Makes absolutely perfect sense. Don't argue it. Scott said it, so therefore it makes perfect sense.
Because you're a pussy. But again, Dave...
Because I'm a pussy. Because it's funny. It's like, I'm not going to tell you where I live. Why don't you find me? Okay, Scott, here you are. How dare you find me? No, but you were trying to hide yourself first. This was all part of the game in the first place. Well, I bet you can't find me. I can. There you go. Oh, how dare you find me? I'm going to try to find you. Well, that's not where I am. Well, I still can't find you. Well, here you are. Oh, how dare you find me? I'm going to move again. I'm going to fucking go to rehab and stuff. Oh, you can't find me now in Nova Scotia. Here you are. Oh, no. Is how pathetic you sound there, Scott?
Has to deflect around the entire fucking facts that they have said that I went to detox. Then when I put the proof out there, they have
You said you went to rehab. It's on record, dude. It's on record.
to, instead of admitting that they're wrong and take accountability, which this is why none of
You gotta take accountability. You gotta apologize for me. I already took accountability. I said I fucking destroyed you, Scott. I fucking exposed you, and you look like an idiot. So there's my accountability right there. I took accountability for what I did. I'm unrepentant. for fucking what I did. Showing people's locations because they wanted to fuck around, and then they found out. And then people went away from me. Oh, Dave, pariah. And then they're like, yeah, Dave, you were right after all. Mea culpa. And this is what really pisses them off. Because I'm still here. Let's continue.
None of you should respect these people at all because they're constant liars. They have to find a way around it to try to diss me in some way. Oh, he's proved me wrong, man. I gotta make fun of something. Oh, the certificate, not a diploma. What else can I find here? What else can I try to make?
Well, it's very easy to find all your lies. That's always fun to fucking laugh about.
Make fun of instead of taking accountability that I'm fucking wrong and I'm a liar. Derp. Yeah, real credible there, Dave. You look like a fucking idiot every day, bro.
You look like the idiot, dude. And you're getting emotional. Stop getting emotional. Again, why are you filming your fucking bathtub? The fuck's filming your bathtub?
You continue to bury yourself more and more and more and more and more.
Which is why, apparently, after speaking to the mayor, I'm still free. After speaking to the cops so many times, according to you, about me, that I'm still here. Yeah, I don't think so.
And it's fucking... The lack of self-awareness you have is amazing.
No, you can't use what I've said about you. Is that it? Oh, how grand. What else you got? Let's see if he's made any more. Probably has. Oh, no, not yet. Let's go to this one here. Bipolar autistic delusion. So, Dr. Scott is now going to assess those in the community and tell us who has the autism.
Give him all the information that he needs. Give it to him. You've given everybody everything, Dave. I do not care. Give it to the guy that's going to fucking kill me.
Well, give it to me, baby. Relax. Well, I'm going to have to, I guess I'm going to have to get in contact with the Malky people or the Troy Frazier people or whoever it is that, made you cry like a bitch on Joe Cronin's show that, Yeah, we heard this. We're all here for my show, dude. But yeah, I can give them that information there and they can take care of it. On him and even trying to have his channel struck. Come on, Skunts, what's you got?
I never watched so much autism in all my life as that chat of autists.
Dr. Scott McKinnon knows what autism is.
And drunks and alcoholics and drug addicts and pedos. Listening to another drunk, delusional, fucking creepy, weird liar. It is just, it's crazy.
You're sounding very emotional there, Scott. I thought you were not emotional. Perhaps tell us where it is on the doll where your uncle touched you when you were young.
Crazy to watch. It really is an asylum. And you just...
Which is why you hate watch continuously. It's a psychological issue you have.
Hear this guy, right? He says that somehow me saying Chris's legal name after him threatening to kill me for 6 years is me breaking the law because I said his legal name. And then he makes it up in his head again that I was trying to get...
No, you threatened his life. That's the illegal part, stupid.
Tax on him. No, you fucking liars. You are living in your own delusions and making shit up as you...
And you're using your outdoor voice. Indoor voice, please. Indoor voice.
Go. It is not real, Dave. Where is the clip and the proof of me saying I'm going to have people come after Vikings and kill him and saying his name? There is none because it didn't happen.
Well, then maybe you are drinking again because we certainly have records of that. Let's continue.
You're lying again. I tagged the FBI and said this is the guy who's criminally harassing me and stalking me and hasn't stopped stalking me and threatening me for years, Dave.
You've tried to contact the FBI and just about everyone. Stupid. So please, stop being stupid.
That's the truth. And then right after that, you follow it up, after your lie, by the way, you follow it up with another death threat of drone strikes, smashing...
Oh my god, the drone strikes, man! The docs box! The drone strikes! The docs drones! The box strikes!
You're scrolling with a cinder block, you're coming to Nova Scotia...
Oh, so now you're scared? I thought you were, more than willing to welcome me with open arms and willing to throw down because that's what you wanted to do, right? Now you're getting scared? Now you're getting scared? Nah. You're the tough guy. You're the guy that apparently claims that you could fucking kick everyone's ass. You can't fucking start saying you're scared now. You can't say you're scared now. That's not allowed. You can't be a pussy now. You know, you put up a check that your butt can't cash. It's not my fucking problem. You can't challenge me to try to find you, and then I find you, and you're like, oh, how dare you find me? Well, you challenged me, stupid. What are you, fucking retarded?
Dave, you just keep burying yourself legally, dude. You are so...
keep burying myself, and that's why because, you know, something as urgent as this would have, you know, since you've talked to all your counselors, your town counselors, whatever, fucking the mayor, the MLA, the MP, that would have warranted immediate response. I tagged the cops in this shit, dude. Okay? And you're going to tell me that, yeah, my actions are going to, you know, cause a response? Well, I would have expected at this point by now. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So done, and you're just, you know that you're done. So
I know that I'm done, which is why if you check out my Twitter, you can see that I keep going after you over and over again and keep exposing you. So if I know that I'm done, then why would I continue?
you're just dead in the water, and you're just saying whatever comes to your mind now. You don't care about the repercussions. It's over. You know you're going to lose everything, Dave, and your father deserves a lot better. Congratulations, moron. I do love to watch this destruction. It is quite...
You're watching yourself in the mirror, dude. You're not looking at me. You're watching yourself in the mirror. You're literally watching yourself destruct. Everyone's laughing at you, dude. Laughing at you. You've become a meme in this community.
Enjoyable and quite comical indeed. And as for Troy Fraser and Melky, I don't have a problem with Melky at all, Dave.
Not anymore, because you kind of got schooled that they were, you know, again, Joe, they're coming to kill me. They think I'm a pedophile, Joe. Yeah.
Congratulated him on his sobriety for the 45th time, and there is no problem, nor am I scared of anybody, Troy, Melky, or anybody.
Of course you are. And if we bring Troy Fraser into the matter, then you will change your opinion quite quickly. Oops.
Give him all the information that he needs. Give it to him.
Go after me, and once again, I'm not fearful. I do not care. I'm bettering my life. You're not. You're the alcoholic. You're the delusion one.
So he's projecting again. I'm the alcoholic. I'm the loser. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. You still can't fucking get me. You try to fucking go after former employment locations? Oh, well, you better hire him again just to fire him again. Where does that make sense there, Scott? It doesn't.
You're the drunk, and everybody's going to see how evil you treat.
Everyone's going to see that, but then you're asking, well, why is Joe still having Dave on, you know, monetize this and Final Frontier News and stuff? You're pathetic, dude. Also, clean your ceiling. What the fuck's on there? Is that old cum?
Truly are, and you deserve all the bad karma that you're going to get.
No, see, that's not how karma works. Okay, karma is karma. It's not good or bad. It's just karma. Okay, clearly, yet again, this guy who claims he's not a Christian, who claims that he knows about Buddhist philosophy, has no knowledge about any of that. You douchebag. There is no good or bad karma. There's just karma. You fucking idiot.
And, you know, when you're done with your death threats, go back to threatening the law again, Dave, because that
Threatening the law?
Polar fucking tactic really worked out for you well in the past, right?
It worked out very well. I've identified you. I've identified Tony. I've identified a lot of other people as to where they live. And when they fucked around, they found out. It's as simple as that. All right, well, what do you got?
Hey, I'm not currently watching, so I hope I'm not interrupting.
You are. Make it quick, then.
I apologize. I'll call back. Jesus Christ.
This is the type of guy be like, Senor, can I work for you? It's like, dude, I'm just here at fucking Home Depot, just get a couple of 2x4s. My senor, I could really work for you. It's like, just, dude, please, leave me alone, okay?
Derp. Tribunal yourself there, Dave.
Tribunal yourself. Why don't you tribunal me, douchebag? You said you would. I tribunaled you. What is this? Like, what is this? I know you are, but what am I? Tribunaling yourself? What are you, fucking stupid? Well, we know that. It's a rhetorical question, but... Douchebag. I tribunaled you. Simple as that. We had a court case on you. And you were found guilty. Let's continue.
Fucking retard.
Oh, a fucking retard. That'll make me feel better. I'm gonna call you a fucking retard.
Oh, and you say...
Oh, look at those chubby cheeks. Look at those chubby cheeks. Yeah!
And, oh, I guess I'm going to have to get in contact with the Troy Fraser people and the Melky people. Further proves that you weren't in contact with them to begin with. And
I wasn't. I don't even know how to fucking contact them.
You're lying about...
Oh, you're lying. That's just a simple statement that I'm sure can be proved incorrect.
Oh, I talked to motorcycle clubs who went to kill Scott, bro, and I can give them his
Dude, it's all in the fucking evidence marathon. Relax with the cocksmacks.
address, man, and everybody already knows Scott and his family, and yeah, okay. Dave, you're just burying yourself more and more by the day and proving yourself to be a fucking...
Well, keep saying that, because I'm sure that eventually you'll realize that your fantasy isn't going to come true. Keep burying yourself. Really? You're the one panicking at the fact that I literally tagged your mayor, your MLA, your fucking MP. Why didn't you think about that before when I actually said on my stream, I guess I'm going to have to contact these people? You're like, oh, you're not going to do that. And I did. Why didn't you think about that before? To contact them, then be like, oh, this guy's actually, trying to do this, blah, blah, blah. Why didn't you do that before? Why did you wait for me to actually identify them? Because I actually know the law. For you to say, well, no, I contacted them and I told them about what's going on. And yeah, I hope for you guys to believe me that I literally contacted 36 individuals on a city council and explained it to every single person, had a full conversation with every single one about how this guy on the internet is wolf packing me, although just solo, and, you're going to help me out, right? Absolutely. So everyone in the city council is going to help you out there, right? Look at how he looks. He is tired. He's tired. Look at the bags under his eyes. He's tired of this fight. He doesn't want to give it up because he is a schizophrenic. That is a simple fact, and I can make that assessment. You are a schizophrenic there, scunt. But the fact is, it's very clear. You've lost the battle. That alone should be the poster for a loser. And, yeah, you lost the battle.
Complete and utter stalking, weirdo, liar. And it...
Says the guy who literally checks my Twitter status every single day.
It's quite comical, indeed, to watch your destruction and your lies completely just out of your mouth.
You were supposed to go to the police yesterday. You failed to do so. You were supposed to go to the police today. You failed to do so. Initially, it was all about YR. When's that coming? Or did you decide to shift channels now and go after me instead? Because YR still was on your radar. It should. If you're going to go to the police department and report me, you might as well report YR at the same time, right? When is that live video, that live stream that you promised us coming? Because you promised that on Monday or Tuesday. But you promised that. We were going to see you go to the police to report. It might have been Friday, actually. But regardless, you were going to go to the police to report YR on a live stream. And then I said, okay, well, he wants to keep fucking around. Let's see if he can address these criminal acts that he's committed. And then he's like, well, I wasn't planning on going to the police. Well, you were, because you told us that. But now I'm really planning to go to the police. But he never did. And since I saved him the shortcuts and I never was intelligent enough to realize I have public representatives, no, I contacted them and I told them about it. Meanwhile, I was the one that actually linked them in the first place on my tweets. This guy is so fucking pathetic. It's so fucking funny. And you got to laugh at this because this guy he's literally breaking apart again. The best part is he doesn't have alcohol to use as a crutch. So unlike last time where he broke apart while he was fucking under the influence of alcohol. This time around, it's going to be a lot more hard-hitting on his psyche.
Non-stop. So, yeah. Oh, and also, Dave, I got a lot of clips of you bashing Troy Frazier relentlessly, so maybe he should come fight you, right?
Why? Because I said things about him? Well, I think you've said worse. And again, why don't you leave that decision up to Troy Frazier? Rather like, hey, Troy, I know I fucking talk shit about you, but look what this guy said about you fucking a year or two ago or something. Really? Is that going to really convince people after the record that you've established there, Chubbs?
You bashed Troy, you bashed,
I bashed Joe Cronin, and I'm working with him right now, okay? You showed screenshots from years ago. It's like, oh, I'm going to destroy Joe and Leah and stuff. Yeah, because of, political. And again, I'm down with the political. So, I hear something stupid, and I will address it. And, yeah, showed it the other day. And yet today, I'm working with Joe Cronin. How about that? So, relax with the cockswacks.
Tinkerbell, you bashed, who else was involved over there?
You bashed Tinkerbell.
Well, Malky himself. Like, dude, I got you documented. Trolling them, bashing them.
Well, we've got you doing the exact same thing.
Like, dude, you've said worse about them than I ever have. So.
No, that's factually incorrect. Also, Facts Channel, you're not calling in. Okay.
Just throwing that out there, too. Once again, I'll fight anybody. I don't care.
No, you won't. You're a pussy. And if Danny MT was to go visit you, I'm sure that you'd shut your mouth real quick. In fact, if Malky showed up in front of you, I'm sure you'd shut your mouth real quick.
No one should have issues with me, though. Again, I didn't talk about these people in a year. I have no issues with them. Dave is the one bringing this up, trying to create issues again, trying to get me to say stuff so he could use it against me and try to get these people back to fighting with me, because that's the way Dave is. He's a dirty little fucking weasel like YR, and he's a coward. And if anybody should be visited or taken care of, Dave, it is you. For sure, with your big mouth. Fucking full of hot air, pussy.
No, but that's what I said about you. Also, if anything, all you have to do is take a listen, a gander, which you might have to the conversation that he had with Bex. And then you'll realize who's the fucking bully and who's the one that actually wants to intimidate women of all people. Okay? So, and we got the screenshots that can prove it as well. So, if you'll just bear with me here. There we go. Yeah, I'm just checking. Fax wanted to call in again. And you're not getting in here, you faggot. So it's simple as that. Now, let's see what else Scott has been up to. I'm waiting to see if fucking privates his own channel. Alright, so yeah, obviously he's been quite busy. Now apparently he's attacking Australia, I guess. Again, I thought, aren't you supposed to be at work, buddy? Aren't you supposed to be at work? So now he's, Dave does not comprehend that he's wrong. Fine, let's hear it. I mean, he's obviously going on a little tear. Now he's talking about Bullseye? Let's listen to that one first.
Is that statement direct?
How dare you be in Dave Rose's chat? Come on.
Is that statement directed towards the guy that's putting out solid evidence, facts, and proof there, Bullseye? Because that makes a lot of sense, right? So take that statement that you're making it and give it to your fucking deluded emperor, who I keep proving wrong and proving to be a liar, with facts, evidence, and solid visual fucking proof.
Is that why you're sounding so emotional there, Scanty? With your cuddlefisher Henry.
Bullseye, how dented is your fucking skull, bro? Like, are you this retarded? Are you serious?
Again, remember, he knows about autism, right? So I'm sure that he can explain all this himself, right? The angel of war, please.
Seriously this retarded? Do you not realize that you are in the cult of pathological liars? Do you not realize it yet?
Because, yes, absolutely, Bullseye agrees with everything I say, and that's why he calls in and says, Dave, I absolutely disagree with you. on that. That's apparently what explains what you're talking about. I'm confused.
Fun fact, Bullsy, you're making a statement about yourselves. Fun fact there. Derp.
Derp.
You know, is that statement?
Derp. Derp. Is that your favorite statement? All right, so Dave does know, comprehend that he's wrong. Okay, again, excuse my befuddlement, because obviously he's not writing in English here. He's writing in retard.
And for the millionth time, Dave, what don't you grasp and comprehend about the fact that my parents sold land next door to a RCMP officer and the head of narcotics, and is very well aware?
What I don't comprehend is why I still haven't been visited by these people that you've claimed that you're so connected to that would easily be able to do so. After all these years. After all these years. Again, I remember, and this was great. Oh, well, and this was, I think, a Sunday I made a video and you responded or something. Or it might have been Saturday. But this Monday, because what I did was I not only identified where Scott lived with Kenny, I showed a Google Maps image to people privately, okay, of the house. And basically that was shared, and that was planned to be shared because I spread it on purpose, knowing that it would be shared with Scott. This is what he doesn't seem to understand. I've always done things in such a way, and I've even shared this information with him, but he doesn't even really get it. I've always shared things in such a way that I knew. Like, for example, when I first found his first location, I put in a chat that I knew there was Jake Bars, piece of shit, fucking Simo, piece of shit, and a few other people that I knew were going to fucking share that, OMD, share this information with Scott. Because, oh no, blah, blah, blah. Meanwhile, he's threatened me, right? So I knew it was going to be shared with Scott. So when I did, he freaked the fuck out. And we got a response afterwards, which was, oh, well, this Monday, I'm going to show your house via, an aerial photograph, blah, blah, blah. And that never came. He also said, oh, you better expect the police to show up today. And I did just a simple response in my status. Okay, so where are the police? And he's like, oh, you expected the police. Oh, you fell for it, blah, blah, blah. It's like, hey, douchebag, you're the one who's looking stupid. You're telling me I'm literally going to be visited by the police. Have a drone take a photo. And again, how do you not know drone strike means take a photo, Scott? You don't. But, yeah, he can't do shit. And it's been happening for close to 6 years. Let's continue.
Of the fucking airsoft guns, and that I did not make any fucking threats. You're lying, and you're making false police.
No, but you actually have the image there where you're actually addressing YR while you're holding an imitation mini Uzi. That is threat by intimidation, according to the law. You don't have to actually tag it saying, hey, YR, I'm going to shoot you in the face. All you got to do is fucking show a firearm out. The term legally is called brandishing. See, again, you don't even understand the fucking law, Scun. But brandishing a firearm, and there's things, depending on the province and so forth, basically unsafely, right? You can't, unless you're at a range with a prohibited weapon, which is very difficult to get a hold of, but unless you're in a controlled environment, if you want to call it that, you can't be fucking showing off like that. Now, if you got 40 acres out in the fucking middle of nowhere, and you've got these firearms and you're fucking firing them off and nobody can hear you for 100 miles around you, well, I guess that crime never was a crime in the first place and never existed. But if you're going to be posting images on social media, they're scunty. And especially trying to address people in the community utilizing firearms, it certainly does show intent. So you can claim it doesn't, but it doesn't mean that the law does not interpret it as specifically that. It's actually specifically in the law. They'll say, okay, although it's not, and this is what's so fucked up about Canadian law, although this device is not a traditional firearm, doesn't have any, smokeless powder, any, black powder, anything like that in it to project its projectile, right? If it in fact is used in a situation, so you can carry around this thing if you're taking it to a range or something like that. You just can't take it around and brandish it and show it to people like, oh, that's the crime. But you can take it to a range. You can go, depending on certain parks, you can go there, shoot shit. You can use it in your background. Not an issue. If it's in the usage of a crime, whether it be you go into a store and you flash it from your belt or whatever and be like, give me what's in the cashier box or whatever, or you pull somebody out of the car and you hold it to their head and be like, give me the keys or I'm gonna fucking kill you, blah blah blah, despite it being fake. If you use it in a crime, even if it is fucking in an image, and this is what's crazy about Canada. So if you use this firearm in an image, it's considered basically an accessory in a criminal act. That's basically the best way I can describe it. And again, Scott, I know this stuff. I'm not making this stuff up. I'm not fucking trying to convince. Again, I don't fake hospital visits like you do. I'm just telling the truth. And again, the law for me is a passion. It's a convoluted piece of shit, but also extremely fascinating. And the fact is, it's easy for me to read through laws and stuff, to not only digest it, understand how it implies to other aspects of the law, but also to remember it and regurgitate it later so that I can actually utilize it. Yeah, it sounds strange to you, Skunty, who's a fucking moron, but you know who does that every day? They're called fucking lawyers. So just because I don't have a piece of paper that says that I'm a lawyer doesn't mean that I couldn't have easily fucking done that. It's so funny. When will people fucking rest? When I finally say, okay, I'll get my degree as a lawyer, and then you'll shut the fuck up? No. They'll be like, oh, well, I still don't believe you. I could literally fucking bring this guy to court, and he'll argue with the judge. I don't believe that law exists. This is how diluted this fuck is, and many in this community.
Reports. Do you not understand yet, Dave, that what I'm telling you is truth and what you're telling are lies? Are you ever going to get it? This is not me triggered. This is me fucking infuriated.
No, you're emotional. Relax with the cockswacks.
And pissed off at your lies. It's different when you trigger someone.
Oh. Do you get this pissed off when Trudeau fucking makes his lies?
Buddy.
Would you threaten violence against him? Now to think of it, you probably would, but that's another issue altogether.
This is not being triggered, Dave. It's called fucking frustration because you're so deluded that you believe what you're saying.
That's hilarious. So that I have basic full control over you. If you're frustrated about what I think or what I decide, I have full control over you. Is it not that difficult to understand? I mean, you're really that stupid? I live in your mind rent-free. That's why you're so frustrated. I'm the one who controls you. I'm your fucking Geppetto to your fucking Pinocchio. And that's how it's properly pronounced. It's not Pinocchio, it's Pinocchio. And yes, your nose has grown so long that literally it's now into the atmosphere. Okay? Okay.
Saying you're not
also, your pants are on fire.
Trolling. You don't go to the police and just troll them with a false claim, dude. You're literally...
No, but hey. Slow down there, dude. Slow down. Well, I didn't approach the police, as we saw it filmed, on any false claims. But also, you were supposed to be speaking to your police, right, today and yesterday, about YR. And that apparently those weren't false allegations. So why haven't we seen you at the police doing your live stream as you promised? Why?
Really believing what you're saying is true, and you're not right. You can't even... Dude, I don't...
Somebody sounds like they're getting a little frustrated, don't you think? We've got First Love in the chat, who says, if DDR gets bored, we would die if he... Hold on. if he carved facts up on air or bring on MN Vikings to go at him. Well, if Vikings wants to call in, he can do so. I don't even know why I'd bring on fucking Facts Channel. It's the same old. It's like nobody deserves that, okay, guys? Nobody deserves that. If you want to hear that, if you want to torture yourself, find his channel, which I don't even know what it is. But apparently he's still making videos and stuff. So if that's what you want to hear, go listen to that, because I certainly won't be featuring him or that content on this channel. Let's continue. Ooh, yeah, dig it!
I don't know if you could claim or, ignorance.
Think. Okay, see, this is what's important here, Scotty. It it might help you out in real life. Is that instead of just talking with your deluded mind, take a moment to actually think what it is that you want to say. Take a breath, think again, take another breath, and then fucking say it. Because if you don't, you just sound like a fucking moron.
Because you're claiming to know the law, so I don't even think that would work out for you.
I'm claiming to know the law. Well, I'm sure that many people in the chat. Hey, how about this? Let's do a vote for people in the chat. No, little poll for all the trolls, but vote 1 if you think that Dave Rose actually does understand the law, and vote 2 if you think he doesn't. And we'll see what people here have to say.
In court, like you can't claim insanity because you're not deemed mentally insane yet, but you should be.
Wait. Didn't you call me mentally insane earlier? It doesn't work both ways.
For sure. So none of that can even work for you. What you're doing is admitting that you're making false police reports.
No, I'm not making any false police reports. I'm literally presenting the information that I have access to and showing that, it came from you.
Straight up, there is no ands, ifs, buts about it. You are burying yourself legally, Dave. Who are you convincing? Are you trying to convince yourself that you're not in hot water here, or are you trying to convince your Riri audience, or both? Like, dude, you're stupid.
I'm stupid? I'm stupid. Okay. Well, you can continue to believe that if you'd wish, but certainly not the case. That is for certain. So, let's go on here and see what else he's done. Assuming the law, Emperor, I think we just played this one. Let's see if we have. I don't think so. Your guarantee is literally worth. No, we have it. Nothing. So
The currency in Zimbabwe.
okay, look, guys, we already know that I play this stuff, so let's just go right to what he has to say.
I'm Dave, you cannot paint narratives on the law.
You can't do it, man! You can't do it, man!
Do you understand that, Dave? You can't make up your own.
Error does not compute. Please speak in regular English as opposed to Neanderthal language.
Lies and narratives and twist it to fit what suits you, you dumb fuck. The law is the law. And me saying...
Yeah, the law is the law, and apparently I do seem to understand the law. Many people in the chat also seem to agree with that. Let's continue.
TikTok is not criminal. You can't assume anything from that, Dave.
Yes, you can. Have you ever analyzed a fucking court case, you dumb fuck? Oh my God, you're a fucking moron.
I don't assume with you. I got actual fucking clips of you threatening violence. And
I've got, well, and I and many, many, many other people have clips of you threatening others. So please stop with the cockswax, okay? Stop with the cockswax. It's not acceptable, and we see right through it.
drone strikes. You don't assume something from that, Dave. That's not how the law works, Dave.
That's not how the law works. Hold on a second here. I know for a fact that I understand how the law works. You don't.
David.
Scott Taniel. I don't know what the full name of Scott is, but again, who David? Is that supposed to make me feel bad? Dave is just a nickname, stupid. Yeah, I go professionally sometimes by David. Depends on what, kind of industry I'm working in. Because David sounds fancy, to be quite honest. And my real name is David. Okay, so true name is David. So you call me David. That is the first name I heard addressed to me. So that's my real name. David, yeah, that's fucking the translation and so forth. It's fine. Dave saves you from fucking wasting breath on 2 syllables. Okay? I'm helping you out here, people. But yeah, call me David. I'm sure that that's somehow going to intimidate me. As opposed to say, well, not as opposed to, but similarly with, like, say, Ken. Right? Ken. 1 syllable, save your breath, all good. No, Kenneth.
Oh, Kenneth. I'm going to say your full name, Kenneth.
Okay, first of all, 2 syllables, wasting extra energy. Also, does that make you feel stronger there, Scunty?
Oh, Nicholas.
Yeah, we call him Nicky. That's 2 syllables. Questionable, but I'm going to have to allow it. But, you can call him Nick, Mars, just 1 syllable. But,
oh, David, I'm calling you David. Oh, you better feel naughty, David. I'm going to spank you, David.
I mean, I don't even think Santa called me David, to be quite honest. But, and, Santa watches, and he knows if you've been a good boy, and he's probably been giving you fucking coal for the last 30 years there, Scott. But let's continue.
God, you really are just fucking autistic, dude. Like, you are a complete and utter...
Remember, Dr. Scunty here certainly knows how to assess autism in individuals. But yes, rather.
Moron. And the only people that back you up also have...
Okay, first of all, dude, relax with the cockspacks. You're getting really out of hand here. And it's... Dude, you're embarrassing yourself, okay? Take a breath, right? Remember, you're inside, and we always know that we use our indoor voice, okay? They should have taught you that in kindergarten. I know that you went through that for 5 years. Eventually, you graduated, but all those years should have reminded you that you just use your indoor voice. You don't have to get angry. It's okay. You can get your point across, but you don't have to yell inside. It's okay. Do you need a hug? Because I sure as funk won't give you one, but, I'm sure there's an 8-year-old on Omegle that would, if you convince them.
Have autism. Does that not ring a bell yet, Dave? Are you not getting it? Look at Bird in that chat. He has autism. Oh, Dave, refresh his channel. I love this. We're all autistic and we're just triggering them with lies. We don't realize that we're burying ourselves, though, legally. Because we know the law, don't we, Dave? Yeah, Emperor, we know it, right? You're in the right, Mr. Powerful Emperor, right? We're not wrong, are we? Like, you guys are fucking losers, dude. Losers. Complete and utter fucking unaccountable, unintelligent.
You're unaccountable. You're unaccountable. How dare you for being unaccountable?
Morons, dude. I've never seen the likes of anything in my life. And you sit there when you're wrong about things trying to play it off like, oh no, I was just trolling, It's funny to see him get emotional. No, it doesn't work that way, bro.
It certainly does. I dictate and you accept. I create your reality. And you can't stand it.
You're trying to make actual statements and claims with fucking lies and narratives and twisting shit. TikTok.
Well then, take me to court and prove me wrong. How about that?
Well, no, I'll countersuit.
No. Okay, well, subpoena me. Serve me with the papers, because apparently now you know where I live. So serve me with the papers. I'll have to go over down, or maybe I might have the ability to do it remotely, but hey, sometimes they require you to present yourself in person. Okay. And then what there, Scott? And then what there?
means legal repercussions, you dumb fuck.
That means legal repercussions that I've been threatened for close to 6 years and nothing's happened. I mean, at least JD from New York sent fucking cease and desist out there. Okay? Okay. You can't even do that when you supposedly had a lawyer on $1 million retention. Get the fuck out of here, you fucking bloated, full of hot air, fake fuck.
But keep lying to yourselves and deflecting and trying to fucking write narratives. It's totally not destroying your credibility at all, I swear.
Ooh, scary. It's screwy. It's screwy. So, what else you got? So I think this is the next one. Let's see if he's added any more. Possibly. Yeah, he has, obviously. So he's added these two. And again, I could continue to review his long-ass fucking stream talking shit. But this is fun.
More importantly, with all of this,
Oh, yeah.
despite anything, Dave, I
Oh,
want
yeah?
you to really give your
Oh,
head
yeah?
a shake and look at yourself in the mirror and try to tell yourself how conservative you are and you're against liberals.
Oh, yeah?
Despite all your false claims to the police and you're continuously losing, you're still... I want you to think of how sensitive and how much of a pussy and a coward and a liberal you really are when you're trying to get somebody...
How the fuck am I a liberal? That's the thing. How the fuck am I a liberal? Just because I disagree with his opinion, that makes me a liberal? Like, come on, guys. You can call me anything you want. Call me fascista. Call me a national socialist. Call me autocratic dictator monarchist. Right? You can't call me a liberal. Of all things, you can't just do that. I mean, it's just like, I don't know, calling an apple a fucking tire. It just doesn't work that way. Call it something similar, right? But don't. That's just fucking stupid.
These not firearms, even if they were real firearms.
Oh, even if they were. Oh, so now you're starting to actually understand that there is those stupid caveats in the Canadian law when it comes to what is a firearm, despite the fact that the projectile weapon, like a airsoft rifle, which is now trying to be made illegal by the Trudeau government, pellet guns, BB guns, that they are actually, according to the law, viewed as actually a firearm, although they're not. Look, the law is stupid, but guess what? I know the law. And this guy apparently does not.
Right? You're trying to get somebody's firearms, their means of protection taken away, due to not...
Hold on. So now you're admitting they're actual firearms. First of all, a mini Uzi, prohibited, basically totally legal unless you're an actual... somebody that works with intelligence, perhaps personal protection for a diplomat or something like that. But a BB gun is not viewed as a form of protection, and technically, under the law, as stupid as it is, you can't use a firearm. Well, there are very limited cases, and I hope to God you got a good lawyer on that one, because if you use your firearm to try to protect yourself in Canada, more often than not, you're the one who's going to be facing, criminal charges, and the fucking stupid piece of shit criminal is going to be viewed as the victim. There are rare cases where sometimes it's viewed as justified self-defense. But even the right for self-defense in Canada is so limited, it might as well not exist. But, what the fuck do I know about the law? Oh, I don't know. I've been a firearm enthusiast for quite some time. Decades since I'm over the hill, 42 years old. And I've also been quite intelligent. I've always been interested in studying the law. So, yeah, there's kind of that. Let's continue.
Not threatening anybody with those firearms, by the way, with absolutely zero.
No, see, the implicit, it doesn't have to be explicit. This is where you, again, fail understanding the law. The implicit act of showing these things indicates intent and threat. Plus, there is the caption. Plus, there is the caption where he did state that it was going to be, that YR is going to be identified, blah, 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 and he had the submachine gun displayed. Ladies and gentlemen, we got, it's Bullseye, who was spoken about by Scunty there, who apparently can't...
First of all, I'm Skunt. It's Skunty.
Oh, it's Skunt.
I'm sick and tired of you painting a narrative on me.
Oh, I should have looked at your name. It's Scunty. That's what it is.
Yes, I'm just using this profile pic because I want to look pretty.
Well, you've done it before there, Scunty. You've used other people's pictures to try to make
Fuck
other
you,
people
you're
believe
painting
it
a
was...
narrative again. You're painting a narrative again. Stop
Okay,
it.
so what's the truth? Let's ask you with the truth. Like, so we live in a world of unicorns and rainbows and stuff. Like, what's really happening? How bad am I as a person?
You're just a demon. You think you're all in a unicorn world? You're just a demon. You're just a fucking demon. I'm gonna go to the Ontario police and call the FBI from there. They're gonna help me arrest you with my
Jeez, I crossed the line then. I clearly did. I can't come back from this one.
Wait, I mean the NSA. I'm gonna contact the NSA. Every time I contact the FBI, they don't respond to me. So I'm gonna contact the NSA. You understand that?
Now you're going to contact the NSA? I mean, like, that's a thing, though. I mean, in Canada, we've got the, the Alberta CIA, because they cross lines in all, jurisdictions and so forth.
You think you can explain the law to me, but you don't know anything about the law.
No? I thought I explained it quite well. I mean, you were explaining things that you thought you
yeah?
knew.
Well, I proved that wrong on my last video, so what do you got to say for yourself?
I'm still waiting for you to go to the police. I was hoping for that live video. That was supposed to be a big event. I heard there was going to be pyro.
Well, I forgot about it, but you'll see it eventually. Oh, you'll see it eventually. Mark my fucking words. Even if it takes me 1,000,000 years. You can even put it in your evidence marathon. Shut up, dog.
Oh, Scott, please don't abuse your dog. I know that, you found holes in your drywall and you've abused those to the point that you didn't even need to fucking cover it up with drywall it again because you filled it up so quaintly. So it was, kind of hidden. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know what? I don't have a response for that, so I'm just going to call you a liar.
Well, I mean, you call
liar.
everyone a liar, so... That must make it true. If you say that it is, then it must be true. Because clearly, who would disbelieve Scott McKinnon? It's not like he has a penchant for lies.
Well, every time I repeat it, it must be true, right? I have to repeat myself because people don't believe the truth. It's my truth. How come you don't believe me?
Well, your record sort of stands clear, but, then again, the word is that we're all the liars. And, only Scott tells the truth.
Well, I've proven everything I already did, so I'm going to go to the NSA, cross the border, maybe they'll come on to Canada, and take you out. I got insider information, man.
You always do, apparently. Military and police... training, and yet you can't track me down there, Scunty. I mean, it's been a funny...
Why would he track you down, man? Why would he track you down? Get ready, Dave. It's about to happen.
Well,
it's about to happen.
You did say that I was constantly on the run, so, like, I'm constantly, like, moving from place to place and trying to avoid the authorities. I still pay taxes, so, you need to have a fucking address to do that, and I get my rebates and so forth. I'm still hiding from the cops, although, the tax people know where I am, so.
Well, you know what? You can't find me.
Oh, is that a challenge, Scunty?
You can't find me. You just can't. How dare you try to find me, though? If you do, I'm contacting the FBI again.
Yes, the FBI that clearly operates in Canada, being an American legal
I thought it was in America. Wait, am I in Canada? Wait, how can I be in Canada?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you're going to have to figure that one out. I think you're a little confused, but I think it's time to let Scott go because he's getting a little too crazy here. And we still have more to review from him because he is active in making these videos. Even now, although he's not, speaking, he's actually making videos on us. So we're going to have to check those out.
If you hang up on me, you're a coward.
Okay, I guess I'm a coward. So, there goes Scunty. And that's spelled, it's Scunty. And let's continue with this.
This complete desperation and hypocrisy, cowardly acts is truly amazing to watch.
And you should have added on at the end of that.
Zero credibility, proof, or evidence because there is none because it didn't happen. So that's number one. But let's say that even somebody did have a real firearm, right? And then Dave took it as, oh, that's got to be a threat to me because I'm such a sensitive. I'm gonna bash your skull in with a cinder block, but oh my God, he's got a pellet gun, man. He's threatening me with it. I want you to think about how ridiculous you look right now, and how much of a contradiction and walking hypocrite you really are.
Until identified, nobody had said that it was a pellet gun, and you certainly didn't in the image. So, what were you trying to accomplish by showing this photo? Again, who shows a gun next to their Bible, pointing at the Bible? I mean, and plus the trigger discipline, lack thereof, was terrible. Who does that? And then with the fucking image, obviously. Again, let's remind people here, okay? So, there we go. This is a bit different from this image here, right? He's holding the Bible in one hand. He's got the pistol pointed towards it. Also, again, finger on the trigger. Very bad trigger discipline. Also, very bad trigger discipline here. Whether or not this is airsoft or whatever. Again, he even said this. Oh, well, trigger discipline on a air gun or whatever. Yeah. Look, this guy served in the military. It's disgusting. Now, I served in the cadets. Okay. Obviously, he doesn't even equate to actually being into military service. This guy claimed that he served in the law. We got the clip of that. In the war. In wartime. That's a false. He claimed that was false and fucking a tweet or a statement on a video and stuff. But we know that he has said that, and we've got that clip and stuff. But, okay, somebody who's dealt with machine guns, fully automatic, potentially mortars, other types of demolition, that sort of thing. You understand that it doesn't matter if it is. This is just simple fucking discipline. It doesn't matter if it's a fucking toy. If you were trained in firearms, even if it's a fucking, what were they called? The fucking super soakers and shit. You don't fucking keep your finger on the trigger. It's just how it works. And because again, if you actually disciplined yourself, which you clearly did, and you filled out at a fucking boot camp, it comes naturally. I know for a goddamn fucking fact there are people in the chat, shout out to Mars, I'm sure he knows this shit, but when you get so familiar with firearms, the natural tendency is to conduct yourself exactly the same with anything that has a fucking trigger. It could be a fucking toy, for fuck's sake. And I've noticed this on myself. I've noticed this from other people. It could be a fucking airsoft. It doesn't matter. The fact is, just the automatic reflex is your finger stays off the fucking trigger. It's natural. So for you to claim that, oh, well, it's an airsoft gun, you have no fucking trigger discipline at all. And you show yourself to be psychotic. This is fucking stupid. And no wonder you fucking failed at a boot camp. But this is fucking sad. Shout out to all the people who are in the chat right now. We have to continue on here. Let's see. I'm getting tweeted and twatted. Let's continue to play this clip. Another about 40 seconds.
Does that feel good, Dave? Now, because it's not even a firearm, you're such a pussy, you're trying to go to the police to get somebody's airsoft gun that's 300 feet.
I'm not trying to go to the police. What are you fucking talking about? That I'm trying to go to the police. I'm not trying to go to the police. I literally just tagged them. Be like, yeah, this guy fucking lives in your jurisdiction. You might want to check him out. Because, well, we've got enough evidence to prove that he's a psychotic, and now he's at it again. So it's up to you. Going to the police. Fucking retard.
Per second below the legal limit, by the way. You're trying to get it taken away due to, oh, I feel so harassed and intimidated, but I just threatened to come to Nova Scotia to bash the guy's head in.
Dude, I don't give a I fucking laughed at the fact that Tony said he had 22. It's just like, dude, that'll just fucking cause a fucking gash, a wound. Yeah, can you kill somebody with a 22? Yeah. But it's going to take a few fucking rounds to fucking, you know, potentially get through the organ that you want to fucking hit. Does it hurt? Absolutely. But you're not going to fucking die from a fucking 22. Okay. Especially when people are fucking shooting their firearms sideways. Okay?
With a cinder block. Did you know about that, RCMP? And I threatened to drone strike his parents? Can you please...
Oh, he threatened to drone strike my parents. Listen how panicked he is, guys. So, okay, so, but this is what doesn't make sense to me, people. Am I a moron who can't do shit? Who can't fucking take control of a drone? Or am I an absolute fucking evil genius who can certainly take control of an armed drone, redirect it to fly over Scott's parents' house, and fire off a couple of fucking missiles, air-to-ground missiles, and terminate the entire block? Which one is it, Scott? Which one is it? Am I the threat, or am I not a threat? Because you've said both in the same breath. You can't have your cake and eat it too. So I'm either the big bad man that is, you know, like a James Bond villain, taking control of fucking drones and striking people, kind of like Obama, or I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about, and I have to be laughed at, and Dave's not going to be able to ever do anything, blah, blah, blah. Which one is it? Which one is it?
Please protect me from his airsoft gun that he didn't threaten me with? Think about how liberal that is, Dave. And how fucking...
How does that even have anything to do with being liberal?
ridiculous you look right now. Continue to embarrass yourself, bro. It's hilarious.
Continue to act extremely emotionally and prove that I'm correct. That you must respond to every single little video that I do. And again, reviewing the stuff that you put up, right? But yeah, you certainly can't handle that. So let's continue to see what Scott's.
When are you gonna realize that Bex wants to have you? When are you gonna realize that Bex wants to have you?
Here's another trip down memory lane for you psychos, oblivious, delusional kingdom of autists.
Kid and her husband's a faggot who can't even. Her husband's a fag who can't even.
Oh, so you're going to bring up Ken and was like, yeah, he shat on him before. You've played this clip in the past. But again, what are you going to do? Try to disprove the fact that you literally try to get CPS on her kids?
Satisfy her.
We can play some clips of Ken laughing at you and your patheticness if you'd like, Scott. I'm certainly capable of doing that.
Big fag.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Scott's a fag.
Big fag heads. Big fag heads.
You're gonna realize
Big fag heads. Let me watch my.
Again, Scott's taking something that's ancient and being like, oh, well, Ken never liked ads or something like that. It's just like, no, douchebag. No, douche. You're fucking sad. So sad. And again, we've heard this clips multiple times. You can keep posting your fucking... And again, he's always admitted he gives his videos a thumbs up. Isn't that sad? It's pathetic, really. So what else you got? Please go dent your head some more. I guess this is about Bullseye. Oh, go dent your head. Oh, and look at that. A couple of more videos. Because he's truly obsessed.
Somebody has to step in and fucking seriously give Bullseye medication or pills or get him off the internet.
Anyone that purports and promotes both a allopathic and pharmaceutical solution to something that has actually been caused by said systems, i.e. massive inoculation, and obviously the poisoning of generations. And yes, vaccines do cause autism. You're promoting and purporting that, well, you're purporting that it's good, and you're promoting that it should be done. So that's what you're talking about right now. You've spoken out against it, but now you, I guess, are triggered by the simple fact that this guy is probably more eloquent in the way he speaks than you are. Because he's got autism, but he can talk better than me, and he sounds smarter. And how dare he do that? Oh my God! Plus, I like his hair, but I don't want to admit that publicly. But if I could, I'd want to be the little spoon, and I want him to, stroke my hair. I know it's gross, Bullseye. I know. I'm sorry, but it's true.
This fucking guy is retarded, dude.
Again, he always goes after the guys that he basically wants to have them pump in his ass. I'll just be honest. Just being honest. This guy is very conflicted in his sexuality, and we've recognized this. And on top of that, the women that have had the misfortune of dealing with him, I should say. Maybe I should call them because technically we're about the point where he's going to go Ezra Miller on us. He's going to fucking kidnap some fucking 8-year-old after meeting them on Omegle, and he's going to go on the fucking run. But every time this has been sort of announced, or at least revealed, he certainly has reacted in the typical way that you would expect of someone who is trying to stay in the closet. Let's continue.
I'm literally putting out a ton of proof, Bullseye, on the lies that are being fucking stated.
What do you hear that, Bullseye? He's putting out a ton of proof. A ton of proof. And remember, the more emotional he is, the more right he is, supposedly. Allegedly. Or literally.
What do you mean I'm not stating it in my claims?
I told you, indoor voice. Second of all, your parents are going to get mad. You're in the basement, making a lot of noise. Please, shh. Indoor voice. Indoor voice.
Dude, I understand that you have autism, but how fucking dumb are you? What don't you see on my channel, Bullseye, that's not proving that you are lying and that Dave is a liar about all of this? What are you not grasping about this, Bullseye? You're not trolling. You're a fucking Riri, dude. You literally look at facts and proof on my channel and go, that can't be right. That's not true. How come he's not stating in the statement where all the lies that he's proven are? Remember when Ken said that he didn't send me the Dr. Earl Brown video and I had to put that out? Where he did send me the Dr. Earl Brown video of Connie Chris editing him into a children's Zoom call? That was one of many fucking lies that I proved in this community. And I proved Dave to be a liar on his shit every single day, Bullseye. Every day. Every fucking day. I'm proving the lies that are being told over there. How do you not fucking comprehend this? Like, dude, your autism is at a fucking level of frustration. Like
first of all, autism isn't measured in levels of frustration. Again, I would have thought the doctor McKinnon, who knows so much about assessing who has autism, would very much understand that is not the measure when it comes to autism. Now, you are either retarded or you are retarded. So, the conclusion is you are retarded and worthy of cinderblock therapy. Let's continue.
I've never experienced before. My nephew has it, bro, but he's a genius. He's not. He comprehends things. He understands things a lot clearer than you do, bro.
Based on what? Your assessment when you're fucking a moron? Dude, you're the last person to talk about intellectual topics because you are that stupid.
No wonder you got lost, dude. No fucking wonder you got lost when you got off the bus. You are lost on YouTube. You are lost at what you're even watching.
You are lost in life there, Scunty. You have no serviceable skills. You are psychotic. And you can easily be proven so. Hilarious.
You've convinced your
Plus, indoor voice. I keep telling you, indoor voice. There's no need to yell. No need to get mad. Indoor voice.
brain, whatever's wrong up there, you know, other than the autism, you've convinced it that Scott can't ever be right. I don't like him, so he can't ever be right. So I have to keep on convincing myself that I'm proving points and I sound smart when I'm fucking talking about Scott.
Oh, I sound smart. No, this is what he wants. This is what he is trying to obfuscate, is the fact that there's always been someone smarter than him. He doesn't like it, and as such, oh, you're trying to sound smart. No, how about the reality that, yes, there are people much more intelligent than you. They speak in a manner that obviously indicates they're much more intelligent than you. And you can call them, oh, you can say, oh, you're trying to sound smart, but they are smart. Are you going to fucking say the same shit as, I don't know, an astronaut that's got a PhD? You gonna say the same shit to them there, Scunty? You probably would.
I have to, and that's the way I'm going to set my brain on it, and I'm going to give them no chance.
And you're getting very emotional. I thought I was the emotional one, but you're getting very emotional there, Scunty. Very emotional.
And I'm just going to convince myself that all his evidence and facts and proof of Dave being a liar that he's exposing today is not out there. The messages and the DMs between him and his sister, it doesn't...
Take a breath. Shh. It's okay. Take a breath. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hold. Breathe out.
Doesn't exist. Dave just keeps on lying about the trans thing, and then Scott exposes the DMs where Tiffany says it wasn't his sister, it was somebody else's family. I didn't see it, bro. It can't be real. I didn't see it. No, Scott's not proving anything. He's not proving...
Holy shit, he sounds manic at this point. You're really fucking revving up. Maybe I will witness the dream that I had the other day, which was basically you dying on air from having a heart attack. And, yeah, we'll have a gay old time.
Proving any lies, man. He can't be, because I convinced myself...
Again, I've seen... It's called precognizance. People can laugh whatever they want to. It's perfectly fine. I've said things in the past that people laughed at. They came true, but, you know, those people got silenced really quickly. But, yeah, there are certain abilities that I do have that people can laugh at, ignore, whatever. That's fine by me. As I've always said, eventually I get proven correct. It could take a year, it could take a couple of years. But I'm not rushing into trying to prove my, innocence. But the truth comes out, especially when you've got people like Scunty who are certainly accelerating that. So when it comes to precognizance, I've seen things. And I have seen Scunty's demise. You can believe me. I'm not demanding that you believe me. You can think me a kook, and I should go get tinfoil hat on. I've been called worse by better people. But just keep that in mind.
Myself that I hate him too much for him to ever be right. That's what's wrong with you, Bullseye. Wake the fuck up. Please go dent your head more.
I don't know what that would accomplish. Wouldn't that actually go against what you're hoping for? Aren't you hoping for Bullseye to see the light? Wouldn't bashing his head in more actually inhibit that? That doesn't make much sense at all. What the fuck are you talking about? So, Scuntard, what else you got for us? Not here to babysit and teach the school of autists. Ooh. So apparently this is a school of autists, yes?
Anyway, dude, this is my last video.
No, it's not. No, it's not. You're a liar, because there literally comes this one after. So congratulations for showing your hypocritical stance. But let's listen.
Probably. I don't know if I'm going to go live tonight. Probably not. I got straight work now, so 4 days of work, no days off in between, so probably not. But last video today. I'm not here to fucking...
Well, maybe I can do something to trigger you enough that will make you stream. Because I do like to trigger you. After all, it's extremely easy to do. And the people themselves love it. They love it. Yes. Yes.
Babysit autists, bro. I can't babysit the YWC and help them comprehend and understand things. I can't do it, bro. And they're already convinced and set in their ways of delusions anyway, and they're obsessed beyond belief with me.
Yeah, we're obsessed. Seriously, we're the ones who are obsessed.
Bro, obsessed beyond belief, beyond anything I've ever seen.
Take a breath and relax with the cockswax, okay? You don't have to do much. But again, first thing, breathe in, breathe out. And if you need, a second time. But that's it. Breathing, normalize your fucking attitude, and relax with the cockswax, okay?
They have no content. They can't do fuck.
We got no content, but literally, I've got content. It's so stupid. This guy criticizes Steve Callan. Steve Callan doesn't do any drama. He just fucking, he'll make a minute and a half video about like AEW coming up, CFL, again, still best football out there. He'll do a random hangout. He does his own shit, and this guy is constantly shitting on him. But then claiming, oh, well, nobody has content. Douchebag. Look at what I've produced. Just because drama has been on the menu for quite some time doesn't mean that I'm incapable, unwilling, or unable to actually do it. I mean, I've got a few episodes of Too Many Chefs planned, but it's got to be done right. I mean, why is this so difficult to fucking understand? Oh, because you don't actually do any other topics, do you, Scott? No. Again, this guy's fucking calling the kettle black. And this kettle's actually shiny and not black. So, big difference.
Fuck all without me. They obsess over me. They're jealous over me.
Yeah, we're obsessed over you and we're jealous of you. Of course we are.
Lie about me. It's nonstop, dude. So I'm not going to sit here and babysit this shit. You just want babysitting, fucking... you want a babysitter, fucking... Keep hanging around with your deluded fucking emperor and flip-flopping all over the fucking community.
No, I would have said to ask Jacob RP.
Left, right, and center. And having people direct you where to go and teach me. And
you're sounding very manic there, Scott. I thought, what happened about not being emotional?
Teach me this and teach me that. Joe, where do I go now? Do I flip-flop back to you, Joe? Oh, with Ken. Wait, do I go over to Ken? Who's fighting now? Who's fighting now? Where do I go, guys? Where do I fit in? Where's the cool crowd at? Where?
Dude, again, normal speed. There should be an indication here, which indicates manic on. Because that's what he is. He's very manic.
Where am I going to be liked the most? Where can somebody teach me? I'm not here to fucking babysit you people. Keep obsessing, keep lying, keep living in delusions, bro. Have a great day.
Oh, that was your last video, but then apparently there's this one. We'll open that. We'll just quickly check, see if there's another video. Nope, that's it. So maybe he's gone off to go make dinner or something. Who knows?
This is pretty much how every day in this community goes down with these fucking octists, bro.
Hey, Dave. Hey, did you see Skunty's new video in his stream last night? It was fucking awesome, bro. We gotta do something to trigger him today. Can we keep lying? Can you go live to keep lying and trying to trigger him, bro? We need emotional responses out of him because we can't stand when he's over there having fun and proving us all to be scumbags and liars.
You can't stand when Ken's having his own fucking show, having fun with his crew, and he doesn't even mention your name. And then when he does, he's like, Scott's like, how dare you mention my name? No, fucking, you look at fucking Ken having a gay old time, especially because of Mello. Very gay. But you can't stand it. You can't stand the fact that literally he's not talking any drama. He's just fucking having jokes. He's laughing. He's just covering shit. You can't stand that. You can't stand that Ken's having a good time. And not even talking about drama. Now, I could talk about drama and have a gay old time, absolutely. But I can also talk fucking space. I could talk news. I could talk fucking cooking. I can talk just about anything. I mean, we've already seen this. I mean, literally on every show I've been on, somebody brings up a topic and I can talk about it. It's not because I'm,
you know, like Scott, who's like, well, I know about that, or like Garguts, well, I know more about that than you do. It's like, no, it's like I literally have knowledge because I read into this, and knowledge for me is a pleasure, and I love to share knowledge. Knowledge should be free, always has been my views. And the joy of giving knowledge to other people makes people like Scott jealous. Pathetic.
So can you go live for us, Dave? Please, I'll pay you money. I'll pay you money so I can hang out in your chat and pretend to like you, and you can pretend to like me, and we can all trigger Scunty together.
I didn't actually get paid to go live today. I should have. Again, you know. Let's see if I can create a sound effect. Yeah, it's my empty cup, somewhat. Yeah, where are my donations? Right? Where are my donations, Scunty? No donations today on my show, although I've been giving fucking gold. Absolute fucking gold. You people should be bowing down in front of me more than the golden idol at the base of Mount Sinai when Moses went up there. But, yeah. I'm still fucking putting a bang-up job, embarrassing you, Scott. And you can't use this lie about, like, oh, well, people are just throwing money at Dave. No, they're not. No, they're not. It'd be nice, but no, they're not. However, I continue with my steadfast ways in actually addressing what you bring up unrepentantly and without the desire that, oh, well, I guess if I don't get donations, I'm not going to continue. No, it's just like we're into it for the long haul, however long it fucking is. It's just how simple it goes. There ain't no fucking time limit here, okay? Well, there might be because, well, you know what? Fuck it. AEW is going live at 8 o'clock, which is in 15 minutes. But you know what? I think that's kind of more important. Plus, I believe most of you are viewing these on a computer, and you have the ability to, watch this on your TVs and stuff and so forth. I do not, and I don't want to distract myself with my computer by bringing up another menu to view the fights, although maybe I will. I don't know. But yeah, we still have some more to go. Let's continue.
Because we're obsessed and jealous over him, and we can't stand that he's an
also very emotional. Very emotional.
Entertainer and actual fucking good at what he does. Can you help us, Dave? Please? We're not obsessed, though. We're not obsessed, guys. We're not obsessed. I swear to God, we're not obsessed. Little derp. Repetition.
Derp. Are you gonna fulfill my vision? Where you die of a heart attack. Will you do that for us, Darth Scunty?
It's a sign of a weak mind. Repetition is a sign of a weak mind. Repetition is a sign of a weak mind. I'm addicted to Scott. Dave, can you please go live again? Hey, Dave, please.
Well, I can't wait to share this clip with your mayor, because you've apparently talked to her. But can't wait to share this because I'm sure that she will think that you're very level-headed and absolutely not insane, right?
I don't like you. I don't like you either, but we like Scunty, don't we? We're obsessed and jealous over him. Oh my God, he's getting traction.
Imagine this sort of guy actually talking to his entire city council or his mayor or his MLA or his MP. Acting this way, or reporting it to them, acting as normal as he can, and then having this information sent to them, showing that he certainly is unhinged.
Views now. Can you go live and lie about him some more? Yes. Oh, Scunty.
That's pretty much daily in this community, right there.
You know what the best part is? We're never going to see this guy go to his fucking police department. This guy is full of hot air. This is what's so funny about it, is that we can continue to just call him out on this shit, and he's going to get more and more and more mad. And there's nothing that he can do about it. But, obviously he'll continue with his lies and so forth. But, all right. Let's continue here.
Or you can live in your dimension delusions and pretend that you aren't all, scummy that hang around Dave and
and you're hypocrites and double standards and won't do what's morally right due to fear because you're all pussies and scared. So let's be honest there, okay? First and foremost. Let's just be honest, Ken. You take digs at me, Ken, and you expect me not to rebuttal. You've been doing this for far too long, Ken.
Oh, I say one little comedy goes that far, bro. Omegle grooming kids, even though I did Meat Locker and fucking talked about sex full out for fucking hours upon hours of show with Sausage and Shots Fired Christian. I had to go edit a fucking video of Scott to make him look like a predator, but he was telling the kid to stay off of Omegle. You know, I had to edit it because I thought it'd be funny because in my sick pedo head, I projected myself onto Scott. I didn't like him busting predators either. Dickhead head. Fucking weirdos, bro. Way too many weirdos in this community. Hanging around a fucking registered offender. By the way, anybody watching this channel, Keith Samuel Rebarber in Pompano Beach, Florida. Registered fucking sex offender, and they all hang around him still, and encourage them to do drugs and go to kids' parks. And you guys are really gonna be fucking over there supporting that shit? Give your fucking heads a shake. Make me fucking sick to my stomach. Fucking sick to my fucking stomach.
1, 2 before, and I guess we shall continue. As always, let's start off the show by
Wesley.
showing gratitude and appreciation for all
1.5
those who
times
joined us
speed.
in the conversation today. We've got it's Steve Callan, it's Bright Guy, says love.
You're a fucking nonce, Keith. You're a nonce. Wires are just fucking in the closet training with fucking 45 dildos. What do you guys do off air? Wire said that he was fucking making sex sounds. Oh, that was an ASMR. It doesn't matter if it was an ASMR. Fucking making the sounds. Wire.
Now remember, this came last night, and these videos that came recently certainly weren't from last night. So you can continue to hear the emotionality that's being portrayed.
That don't matter, dude. That's not even the fucking highlight of the clip. The highlight is when you go, oh yeah, bullfrog, is your pecker hard? Yeah, you know, fuck yeah, man. And, you know, I mean, come on, dude. Keith's in there, like, fucking on the camera, his big fucking bulging eyes, probably fucking jerking off. Like, get the fuck out of here, you weirdo fucking creeps. Fucking tired of your fucking creepy bullshit, dude. Fucking trans fucking nonsense all over the fucking place projected on me. Man, if I ever fucking see any of you people in real life, you're fucking done.
Which means that that's a physical threat, and as such, you can be held accountable for that. So at 28 minutes, 48 seconds in his video, he is making this statement. So, Scunty, you say that I make threats, but you're making constant threats, especially if people don't agree with you.
Stream Shaft, Danimal, and by the way, Danimal.
There's another one, Danimal. Oh, by the way, Dan DeCloet, who lied about.
Here we go, him saying his full name and trying to fucking, I don't know, have control over him. It's just like, again, what do you expect to do? Oh, I'm going to say your full name, and then what? But I'm going to intimidate you, and okay, but, and then what? But aren't you backing off? I mean, I said your full name. Okay, cool. Do you know where I live? Well, I know the area. It's, you know, the province of Ontario. It's like, yeah, that's bigger than Texas. Can you maybe narrow it down? Fuck you. Fuck you. You know, I'm just gonna say your name, and that's gonna influence you into stop criticizing me because you're stalking me, despite the fact that you don't even watch my stuff and you do your own stuff, and then you comment. Yeah, all you do really is just pop in other chats and stuff, and you know, I just can't stand that. Ladies and gentlemen, that was an actual play that I performed myself. Give me a couple of Oscars. As to how Scunty acts.
Go be threatening his family, and the only reason I put a public picture of his family up on Twitter was because he contacted Joe's kids on Facebook for the 45th time. Even your buddy Jacob Prost over there has said as much about fucking Dan DeCloet. Fucking messaging Joe's kids to say your dad's a loser. Joe is one fucking crazy motherfucker to forgive someone like that. He forgave Danimal for that, dude. For messaging his fucking kids. Can you picture if someone messaged your fucking kids out there on Facebook to say your dad's a loser? Wow. Wow.
Is that Scunty?
Scunty talked about the birds and the bees. He said he lost his virginity at 14, man. And then we made it up that he was telling them how to do it and put the dick in the clit. We made it all up, man. And we have to edit videos.
And you're sounding very, very frantic here.
And make deepfakes and edit this and edit that and make fake Facebook posts to try to get him fucking hurt and killed because we're projecting our reality onto him and we have to fucking edit everything. And Scott got 45,000 facts of proof and evidence of things. Oh, yeah, we're credible over here. Let's just keep.
I'll be honest, I'm getting a little sick to my stomach listening to this guy. And, you know, we do have some wrestling at 8 p.m. with some AEW. So I think we're going to wrap it up in a few minutes here. If anyone wants to call at the last moment, feel free to do so. But, yeah, let's continue to listen to this. And there's obviously, I mean, the guy went fucking nuts last night, talked all this sort of shit. Many people laughed at him. But, you know, I don't have the time necessary to fully cover it. And, yeah, I've got better things to do. So let's just listen to it for another 6 minutes or so, and then we shall move on to.
Within delusion. Dementia lines are open, by the way. That's right. The dementia delusional lines are wide open down below. Click on the link. Throw a sip bomb my way. You know. Thank you.
A little jelly. A little jelly.
Meaning Streamlabs link is down below because you know all my money will be going towards a legal cause to finally deal with these scumbags once and for all. Because I'm sick of the stalking, delusional, fucking projecting psychoticness of these sick fucks. I am so fucking tired of it.
Funky decided to make a video about you. I don't know if he took it down the other day, where he was attempting to utilize your name, your full name, legal name.
I believe
in his title, because apparently you're.
I believe it does, and yeah, I will use all your full legal names, like you use all of mine and have from day.
Even though I revealed my name in the first place, you know, you use nicknames, and I'm gonna still try to identify you because that makes me feel strong. And when I do identify you, like Ken, I can't do anything other than scare your mother and squat her, and then you know, basically endanger her health.
Right there, Scunt. You literally fucking endangered Ken's mother. And his father, obviously. And you affected her health. Somebody remind me again how I'm wrong when I say that this guy needs a cinder block put through his skull. Can somebody in the chat please remind me how, in fact, I'm this evil person, this bad person, for stating something that 100 years ago would have been, you know, unquestionable? Somebody please explain it, because obviously I'm justified.
One, not only that, but you try to frame me with my full legal name, and I will do as much as I can possible to defend myself, you fucking psycho bully stalking.
You'll do as much as you can and still fail, like you've done in the past. Oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. You fail. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I'm going to, you know, you fail. It's just like, dude, you talked to your mayor and all that shit. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're trying to intimidate people just like your fake hospital visit. It's false. It's a lie. It's so transparent and it's so easy to see.
Fucking weirdos. Fuck you. Fuck you.
In this chat, and therefore you deserve. And plus, you know, we've remembered him.
Oh, Ken has all the fucking children doxers and fucking people contact people's kids, all red stuff over there, bro. Real fucking credible network over there, guys. Real fucking credible shit.
You know, saying things about
fucking
your family
sick.
and all.
Sounding very manic there, aren't you, Scotty?
Fucking disgusting is what it is. It's fucking sick.
That sort of stuff. But yeah, I think you should keep that in mind there, because you know, if he's deleted it, you know, that makes sense. But it could be still back on his channel.
They keep going on about me delete things because they report me every other day, and then when I report them back, they play victim. They're fucking insane, bro. Absolutely insane fucking people. Go get another fucking vaccine. Get 45 fucking vaccines. Watch what happens, right? Get all vaxxed up there, guys. I promote the vaccine for these people. Absolutely, yes, 100%.
Got?
I don't know, honestly. I think it is. I believe it is Tiffany and Scumbag. I do believe it is. I believe that's the one. I do. I'm pretty damn sure that's it, dude, yeah. I would say, yeah. That's the one I had, so.
Danny MT here, and I'm sure that we've got
another delusional CTE wet brain stalker of families. That's all your credibility now, Dave. All fucking minions. People hanging on for dear life.
You're all minions. We're all hanging out here. You're all minions.
This scumbag fucking community that needs to burn.
Anymore. So, let's
You're all fucking balls, man. No, you're all insecure fucking bullies that have to get off on fucking bullying people. Plain and simple. So I bully the bullies, and I've been doing it from day one in this community. I haven't went after anybody fucking innocent. Not once, not a day in my life. They try to wipe.
That's false. You're going to claim that Bex is not innocent. What did she do? Associate with Vikings fan. That makes her, you know, guilty? Dude, you know what I'm going to have to do? I'm going to have to contact women's shelters in Nova Scotia and let them know the type of person that you are. I'm going to use the clip of you verbally abusing and threatening Bex. I'm going to have to send it to all these individual companies, or, well, they're nonprofits, really. I'm going to have to let them know you are a violent individual, provide them with the information of what I've already been tweeting, get them to, you know, also pay attention to what's been going on. But, again, you are the type of individual who's already displayed a penchant for actually trying to threaten violence, especially against women. You've already shown this. So, that being said, there's nothing illegal with warning those in your community you know, because you wanted to warn people in Keith's community. Well, warn people in your community that, yeah, you have a penchant for violence. You don't like women. You seem to be conflicted about your sexuality, which is why you seem to be so hateful against women. And, yeah, that you should be at least watched. Because, you know, if you try to pick up somebody outside a fucking women's shelter, which I wouldn't put past you, you know, people have to watch out for you.
Night for people like Talon, get the fuck out of here. Suck a dick.
Well, let's start actually. So Scunty has been on a little tear because he's been a little bit bothered about what I said.
How's your weed order there, fuckface? You want some berries? You fucking asswipe.
You getting triggered there, Scunty? You getting triggered?
Fucking pussy coward, bro. You really are. Meet me in Quebec, Dave. Meet me in fucking Quebec.
Oh, now you want to meet me there?
Let's go, buddy. Let's fucking go.
See here? Yeah, so this is his channel right now. And,
Barefoot bushcraft, everybody. Barefoot bushcraft. Never hire this.
That's hilarious, though. Again, you say you never try to affect my employment. Obviously, you have. But we're going to leave it on this because I want to watch AEW, to be quite honest. So, 33 minutes, 34 seconds of a lot more to review. And again, Scott, you still haven't been able to affect me or my employment. You even said, oh, we got to contact Dave's old company. There's another company. You literally said this. I've got the screenshots. Oh, we got to contact his former company and let them know what he's up to on the internet. Because, yeah, I'm sure that would be very effectual. Because they'll rehire me just to fire me again. You're a fucking powerless douchebag, scunt. There's nothing you can do other than just sit back and take it, because I'm going to continue to fucking pound you into oblivion and prove to the world, as I always have, that you are the true evil. I certainly am not. And justice will be served. So, on that note, I'm glad that so many did tune in. Be sure to check out AEW. I don't know if anyone else is going live tonight. But, yeah. I shall see you next time.